This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Oh my gosh, Jerry, is this the region tournament? Is that where we're at tonight?
Yes, that's where we're at.
Oh, I feel like it was just a few weeks ago that we were preparing for our first games of the season, and district's over. We're in the region tournament now.
It goes by fast. It really does. It's been a lot of fun just as a fan and a spectator this year, watching all the teams in this region. Up and down, a lot of the teams have been, but I think the group that's here in our region, the 8 teams, are probably playing at their best right now, or the most of them are. This region is wide open.
Wide open.
If you tell me you pick any of these 8 and say they win this region, it don't really surprise me. No. Because at some point in time, all of these teams have had their spurts this year and played well.
Well, even some of the teams sitting at home right now that got beat out first round of district, your Buckhorns, teams like that, 40 Alliance.
Yes.
These teams could easily slip up and win a region tournament.
Absolutely, you're exactly right.
And it's just, we've talked about several times, maybe there's a couple teams that you favor to win the whole thing, but any game, any given night, any of these teams can win it.
Yeah,
any game.
You look at the scorecards throughout the season, and the teams that have kind of, like you were talking about, been at the upper echelon, have played tight games with everybody else all year.
Everybody.
So the right call at the right time, a 50-50 ball, a timely rebound all makes a difference.
Well, and like we said, and it's all season long, you can generally look at district and say, this team's probably going to win. But this year, it was exciting to get home after you play and say, who won this game in that game?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's send it down to the floor for a minute, Jerry.
Yeah.
We'll come back up and let's talk some more about this region tournament.
All righty, thank you very much. And we're courtside here with the head coach of the Wolfe County Wolves, Coach Robert Creech. And first of all, long time since you brought a ball team, I think, this good to the regional tournament, Coach.
Oh, no question. We got a very good team. Still young. We'll have most of them back next year, but great team. Yeah, playing really well right now. Had a good win in the district last week, and hoping to get out here and get up and down the floor and see what happens tonight.
Well, you never, you win, you beat you, and then you come out with Prairie County Central. But when you get to this point in the season, there's no easy games.
No easy games. And Al Holland said at the draw the other day, there's probably 3 semifinal type games in the first round. This, I think we're second and third, maybe out all, but big games.
I watched your team play several times, and I love the Johnson kid. I just think he drives the wagon and he can get it done.
Yeah, he took a hard lick in the dip. A guy dove and hurt his shoulder, but we think he'll be ready to go tonight. We're hoping he gets loosened up here. Player, and we'll just we're looking for big things out of him tonight.
Well, one thing that you think you got to do to win?
We got to keep Reed out of that lane. We can't let him run wild all day. And Curry shot the ball really well the last few days, last few games, and we got to neutralize their three-point shooting.
All right.
The kid's like a horse in there for him right now.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, thank you very much, Coach, and best of luck.
Thank you.
All righty. Coach Creech of the Wolfe County Wolves. We'll take a real quick break, or we'll go back upstairs, and then we'll have Coach Shannon Hoskins of Prairie Central.
So there, Coach Robert Bull Creech with Harold. And Jerry, we were just talking about some of these close games. Tonight starts every bit of it. Right off the bat, Wolfe County, Perry Central, two teams that have both shown ups and downs all season.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about this first game tonight?
This first game, I think Wolfe County's been fairly consistent, especially the second half of the season. And Perry is playing their best right now. So this should be an exciting game tonight.
I think so too, and you heard a little bit from Bull Creech. Let's check a little bit from David and Shannon Hoskins down there on the floor.
Thank you, Harold, and down here with Coach Shannon Hoskins of the Perry County Central Commodores. Once again, Shannon, we find ourselves 14th Regional Tournament. You're going up against the Wolfe County Wolves, a familiar team. They like to get up and down. Your team does as well, and we're getting ready to go.
It's that fun time of year again, David. We're just going to do our best tonight to try to keep Tolson and Johnson out of the lanes and make them shoot contested shots and hopefully rebound the basketball a little better than we have in the past and maybe get a win tonight, hopefully.
Well, I've watched your team from the start this year. They play hard every time out, and that is a plus. One of the hardest playing teams in our region. And anytime you have that, Coach, you've got an opportunity.
We do. We play hard. It's a group of kids that have seen some pretty good teams come through, and they know they're a little bit shallow on the talent pool, but they've made up for it this year on playing hard and getting after it.
You look at Wolfe County, what is some of the things that you might can take advantage of, Coach?
Well, one good thing is they only have one good tall post player, and if we can get into the bench a little bit, we match up a little bit better height-wise with them. We got to do a good job of attacking. If they play zone or man, whatever it is, we got to do a good job of attacking them and not allowing them to make us take jump shots tonight.
I noticed your team this season, when Reed is in the game, this team is quick, and Reed is very good with the ball, left hand or right hand, and taking it to the rim. He will present a problem for Wolfe County.
Well, if DeAndre can stay in the game and stay out of foul trouble, we're definitely a different team. He just does so much on the defensive end for us as far as pressuring the ball, shooting passing lanes, making everything difficult down there. And then, like you said, on the offensive end, he stays in the lane.
Now, your team has played extremely hard, and at one time, your record didn't reflect how this team is. In this region, Coach, don't make no bones about it. You're one of the teams that can cut the nets.
I don't know about that. I hope we're one of them to cut the nets, but we've been so inconsistent all year, it scares you at tournament time.
Well, I want to wish you the best of luck. It's always good to see you, Shannon.
Appreciate it.
Shannon Hoskins of the Perry County Central Commodores. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back. High school basketball on its way from Hyman.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
And we're back here, guys. Wes Smith, Jerry Stacy. Jerry, we just come back on the floor from David and Shannon Hoskins from Perry County Central. And let's get more back into this game that we were talking about. Wolfe County, Perry Central. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing is, I think both of these teams like to play up and down. So this should be fun to watch. We talked about it a little bit off air. Wolfe County, it's going to be important that they shoot the ball well and take care of it. Perry applies a lot of ball pressure. They really like to extend pressure at times, push the basketball. It's important for them to shoot it well, because I think when they've had their struggles this year, they have spurts in the game where they don't shoot it well, and you allow teams to get 5 and 6 possessions in a row without you scoring, and get some spurts going on you. So, but he's got his team, Coach Hoskins, has got Perry playing at their best right now. They changed styles coming in. they're an up and down team now. I mean, they run half court when they want to, but Coach Hoskins would rather get it up and down now. Plays 8 or 10 kids. That's going to be the biggest thing tonight is, does Wolfe handle pressure well, shoot the ball, the 40, 50% category? That's the things I'm looking for.
Well, and speaking of Wolfe County shooting the ball, some fairly young guards on this Wolfe County team. Coach, we both played in region tournaments, coached in region tournaments. How much of a difference does that make in region on these young guys? I feel like shots maybe get a little harder.
Free throws.
Free throws.
I know that very well, just from a few years ago. So
you do.
Young kids coming into this, listen, this regional tournament, there's a different atmosphere about a regional tournament, even in the district. And you have some great rivalry games even in the district. But this is win or go home.
Winning or going home.
You put 3 in a row, guess where you get to go?
Yep.
You get to go to
Rupp Arena.
And so, you know, the pressure, the anxiety, everything's at a higher level. Your fan base, listen to the crowd for a first game of the region, outstanding crowd here tonight. That's the kind of things that you're looking at.
Well, I feel like you really look for some of these teams in the tournament with those guys who have been in that atmosphere before and are used to that, because it means a little bit more to those guys, I think. They start to realize, okay, this is one of my last chances, and I've got to make this happen. Whereas the young guys maybe think, okay, it's a big deal, it's a hard atmosphere, but you know, I've still got time. I'm a freshman, I'm a sophomore, so a lot of times we look for those older guys in these tournaments to lead their team through to the end.
You do, and when you look at Purry, the first kid that jumps out that's got to play well is the Reed kid.
Absolutely.
He pressures the ball. He usually, I mean, he's got his hands in everything. He usually comes up with a couple, 3 easy buckets every game just from his pressure.
Yep.
You know, if he shoots it well in that lane when he gets in there, that's going to be important tonight. And he's a senior. This is it for him. So I look for him to have a big game.
Well, especially when we get here, you just talked about Reed's defensive presence.
Yeah.
How big of a deal, in your opinion, you come into a game to have that player who may not be your best offensive guy, may not be your best this and that guy, but can absolutely be placed on the best guy on the opposite side of the floor and get in his head, mess with him? How big is that in a tournament?
Your coach, too, that's huge. If you give me my choice of the different types of players you just described, I want the shutdown defender that can take away the other team's best player.
Why can't we have more
of those? That makes the game so much easier for us coaches.
Yes, yes.
But, yeah, no, it's huge. And it's huge in these games. It's huge in the regional tournament game, especially.
Well, like you said, this is win or go home.
Yeah.
So you come out and you force a guy to have a bad shooting night, or you force him to have an off offensive game. That's it. There's no second chance at it. That's it.
That's exactly right. Yeah, this first game should be a lot of fun to watch.
I agree. I think it's going to be, and like we said, any team, any game, it could happen. And both very skilled teams. You mentioned Shannon going through this transition, and I have to agree with you 100%, Jerry. I feel like he really has them playing the way he wants them to be playing at this point in the season. Nobody wants to go up against them right now.
No, you're exactly right. They play 10 deep. They wear you down with their pressure. Makes a difference at the end of the game when you just got 10 players leaning on you all night long with the pressure. And these kids it's took them most of the year to learn this system. And Coach Hoskins is an outstanding coach. And he's got his kids playing good right now.
And on the other end of tonight, Knott County Central, Estill County, another great game that's going to be going on later. And unfortunately, it's going to be closer than what I would probably like for it to be.
Look, this is how these are contract. You know, when you have a team that gets it up and down and a team that likes to play half court, you know, we usually say, you know, every which one gets their style, it wins the game. Well, we have contrasting games tonight.
Yes.
First game, it's up and down. That's the way both of these teams like to play. Second game, it's going to be more of a half-court structured, you know, execution.
Grind it out.
Execution is big in the second game.
Funny you mentioned execution. You know, that's something that we work on, and knowing Coach Bentley, I know exactly what he's saying. Execution is something we work on daily in practice.
Yeah.
And it's You have to run your stuff. You have to get the looks you want to get, not anything forced. We have to execute every time we have the ball.
That's right.
And that's, to me, Knott Central basketball and John Bentley basketball at Estill County to a T.
Absolutely. And it really comes down, and I've taught this all the years that I've coached, even in elementary school level. It's about the 2 E's: effort and execution.
The 2 E's.
The second game especially, the team that plays with the most effort and the team that executes the best will probably be the team that wins that game tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, you've got tonight some of the top players in the region. We talked about Reed here for Perry Central coming up. A crew of talented guards from Wolfe County, young guards who have made noise in the region. You've got guys like Colby Napier, Kent Dameron in the second game alongside of Benton coming in from Estill County, who's the region player of the year this year. Amazing young athlete.
You know, I'm sure he's in the running for the 14th regional player of the year.
Yes.
And this kid's been good for a long time.
Yes,
listen, I know that from 2 years ago. He killed us in our regional semifinal game 2 years ago. And just hit everything. I mean, when he comes across half court, you've got to guard him.
Kid knows how to score.
Yes,
he knows how to score the basketball. Well, we can sit up here and talk more about all these games tonight and how close they're going to be, but we need to take a break instead of listening to us jaw for a few more minutes. We'll be back, though. We'll see you in just a minute.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
Norfolk Homes Athletic Complex and the Tim Short Auto Group 14th Region Basketball Tournament. The Knott County Board of Education and Knott County Central High School Administration strive to offer a clean and safe environment. If you see anything that requires special
the coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
My friend looks at me and she goes, "You're having a stroke." If you're having a stroke, hopefully someone that's watching you or seeing it unfold knows FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time to call 911. After the stroke, I just felt like I lost everything. If you don't have purpose, you end up with no reason to fight. I am Angie Aparo, and all I wanted to do was sing again.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
You don't need this on the field. You need skill.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome to Knott County Central High School in downtown Hindman. I'm Harold Mullins along with David Adams as we prepare to get this 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. We have picked a great one to get it started, David Adams. The champions of District 55, Wolfe County, and the runner-up in 54, Prairie Central.
This is going to be a game of getting up and down. You can bet on it. Both teams want to go with the ball, so whoever's hitting those shots, playing solid D, will move on.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Commodores. They'll be the visitors on the scoreboard. Cameron Fugit, number 2, and DeAndre Reed, number 3, will start in the backcourt. Dylan Cornett, Dawson Duff, and Lance McKenzie will start along the baseline. The Commodores are coached by Shannon Hoskins, assisted by Dylan Cheney and Corey Martin. And for the Wolves of Wolfe County, champions of the 55th District, Sawyer Thompson, number 4, and Wilgus Tolson, number 2, will start along with Hunter Brewer, Jazz Johnson, and Skylar Ritchie. And they are coached by Robert Creech. And my friend, we're ready to get this one underway. We're down to 4 in girls basketball. Knott Central, Owsley, Hazard, and Letcher Central. And we're ready to start the knockout round of this 14th Region tournament.
Referee Hall will toss the ball, and we're underway.
We are underway, and Wolfe County quickly in front court, driving baseline. They throw it away. Reed with a steal. Reed with a basket. No good. He missed it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Commodores.
Nice steal by Reed. He goes down. He uses the board hurl like he's supposed to, just a little strong. The nerves will settle down. Wolfe County match-up man with their guards staying straight. The guys,
I think they're trying to match up in a zone. 2-3 zone. Outside Reed wants 3. No good. And Wolfe County, with Johnson controlling, will bring it in front court. Out of the corner. First 3 of the night for the Wolves. Good.
Looks like Thompson gets his
Sawyer Thompson with a bucket.
Nice shot by Thompson. Good follow through.
And DeAndre Reed missed another shot, and we head the other way. Quickly in front court, top of the circle, Johnson makes his move out of the corner. That is Tolson. No good.
And a good look. Just a little.
A run out the other way, and the foul's going to be on Wolfe County, number 24, Chaz Johnson.
That'd be Johnson's first on the night.
6:52 to go, opening quarter. 3-0 in favor of the Wolves of Wolfe County.
Reed already missing a couple of free throws, Harold. It's very crucial that he gets a good start for the Commodores.
First one on its way, it's good.
(3-1), 3:52 go. We're just getting underway in Hyman.
Second one is good. By the way, Brother Greg tuned in, watching tonight. Got his big screen TV all hooked up and ready to go.
And that bologna sandwich probably at least 8 inches
and
high.
A big glass of Kool-Aid, no doubt, right beside of it. Our first foul of the night against Prairie Central.
Reed and 50 feet from the basket. You want to avoid those.
Not very often will you see a crowd this size in the first round game of the regional tournament. I would say probably in excess of 3,000 to 3,500, and they're still coming in.
Yes.
They lob it in back court, and Tolson will bring it across the timeline, little southpaw. Leaves it off with Johnson, up for the three, good.
Nice shot.
No, two-pointer.
Nice shot by
Tyrone says two, and two it will be.
That's a good shot. Good looking for him. Good follow through.
There's a ball knocked down, and on the floor they will scramble for it.
Nice hustle
Boy,
there.
Perry lucky to get that one back.
Yes.
Driving baseline, shot blocked, and we got a foul. It's going to be on Tolson.
Nice drive by Fugit. Goes in, makes the defense pick him up.
That was our number 2, whoever is Tolson is first. King second.
Big crowd from Wolfe County. Big crowd from Perry here.
Hey, Perry has got a huge crowd here. They're seated behind us, suit and body, dressed all in black, and all standing. Shot no good. Boy, what a great hospitality that we have had from Knott County Central's Superintendent Kim King and her staff, as Miss King down in that hospitality room meeting the people that come in. And I tell you what, that lady is a keeper. Tolson drives, now brings it back outside, top of the circle to Johnson.
We've been very fortunate. Letcher County, a great atmosphere as well up at Letcher Central. Good hospitality room.
Down underneath, Johnson with a scoop and a score. Chaz Johnson looking great early on. He was hurt in the finals of the 55th District Tournament, but he looks anything but hurt here. Driving all the way, no good. Rebound taken down, and Wolfe County's got it. Sawyer Thompson, Jazz Johnson again, working on Reed. Leans in, missed the shot. Good defense there by Reed. And we got timeout by Perry Central. 5:13 to go. We're in the first quarter. And Wolfe County leading Perry Central 7-3. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And David Adams, what has surprised you in the first couple of minutes of this one?
You know, both teams are going to play hard. I think the only difference we saw so far, Reed had a couple of layups. He had 2 opportunities there, and he shot it a little hard. He'll settle down and start hitting those. I knew both teams were going to play hard tonight.
Team Coach Robert Creech starts at guy number 10, Skylar Ritchie, an 8th grader, 6'4", and he starts in the middle. He's only an 8th grader, and I thought maybe they'd be a little pregame jitters for Wolfe County. We hadn't seen anything close to that.
You know, you're going to see both of these teams play 32 minutes, no question about it.
Long three, no good. McKenzie in there trying to get the rebound, but Tolson will bring it in for Wolfe County. Step back three, no. McKenzie runs it down. This guy didn't play a whole lot first of the year, but he has really come on and is playing well. Reed to the basket.
That's a nice drive by Reed with the left hand to go high to put it in.
DeAndre Reed pulls up the Commodores within 2. Opening round 14th region tournament. Ritchie, 8th grader, lays it in.
Nice touch by Ritchie. His first 2 on the night. Wolfe County 9-5.
Boy, Coach Robert Creech, in the interview I did with him before the game, very excited about this team. Calls it the best team he's brought to the regional tournament.
And I would have to agree with him.
There's a jump shot good by Dawson Duff, and it is 9-7.
Dawson has 4 for the Commodores. Shannon was upbeat about his team. He says they play hard. Anytime you play hard, you've got an opportunity.
Johnson handling against Reed. Now takes Reed inside. Reed bodied him up and took it away from him, dropped it out of bounds, and no foul, no whistle. It's out of bounds. It'll go to Perry Central.
Brewer thought he may have tapped that off the leg of McKenzie, but it didn't happen.
And Wolfe County makes his first substitution. Coming in is Elijah Tolson. And the big guy, Ritchie, will come out. Also for Wolfe County, number 20, and we don't have an, yes, we do, Brewer in there. Here's a drive to the layup. Ball stripped away, stolen. Wolfe County comes ahead with the basketball. Stop and take a three. No good. Down and put back in.
That was
Sawyer Thompson.
Sawyer Thompson has 5 for Wolfe County.
11-7, 4-point Wolves lead. Reed for three. That's not his game. That's not Reed's game. Here's the pull-up on the rebound. No good. Johnson with the rebound for Wolfe County. Reed is a penetrator and a slasher. There's a three. Good by Johnson. And timeout by Prairie Central. Another 30-second timeout. And right now, I think Coach Shannon Hoskins is telling his team, this team will shoot it. You got to get out and pick them up when they cross the midcourt stripe.
Johnson will shoot it from 30, Harold, just like he would under the basket, like you mentioned. And Thompson's a good three-point. This is a three-point shooting club, no question about it. And that's why Coach Hoskins wanted the timeout. He's going to make sure, guys, we do not leave anybody. You stay on your man, and you must play defense because this bunch can shoot the basketball. Wolfe County is open, good shooting. The Commodores, not so good. So let's see how.
Well, I really think that DeAndre Reed, the last shot he took is not his game, David. He's not a three-point shooter. They get it out to Duff. And Wolfe County playing a very compact 2-3 zone right now. Driving baseline, they'll throw it underneath, and they'll bring it back outside. Here goes Reed, kicks it out. Duff, three, good.
Nice shot by Duff.
Dawson Duff, and it's 14-10 in favor of the Wolves.
He's got 7. He's heating up.
Drive to the basket, no good. It was a bad shot. Coming the other way, Ridge Beverly into the lineup for the Commodores, number 10.
He's a shooter. He will shoot the three ball, Harold.
Shot no good. Rebound, the big eighth grader wades in to get it. Long three, Johnson. No good. Spin out there. It'll stay. No, we got a foul. And it's going to be on Luke Thompson, 44.
Got a push in the back, so.
And for Wolfe County, number 20, Hunter Brewer will come back in there. And leaving will be Luke Thompson. You've seen Coach Hoskins make a couple of changes trying to match up a little bit with this Wolfe County lineup. He has taken his center out of the lineup, and that is McKenzie. He was having a hard time playing defense against this quick Wolfe County team. 14-12, Wolves by 2.
Beverly gets the bucket, his first 2 on the night.
3-man weave run outside by the Wolves right now. Oh, nice crossover and a spin and a drop it off. Have mercy.
Brewer with a bucket, and that's Brewer's first 2.
All set up by Sawyer Thompson's pass. 16-12. Coach Al Holland said it best. He said we got semifinal games in the first round of this regional tournament, and he's right.
Yep.
Driving and firing it up and in is Beverly.
Beverly's come in and given his team a lift as he has 4.
Final 25 seconds of the first quarter in what has been a rapidly moving first quarter. Tolson now turns, and he will hold for 1 shot. This may be the most you ever see Wolfe County hold the ball right here, 25 seconds.
You are right.
Tolson leans in and threw it away. I don't know who he was throwing it to. And the shot no good as we reach the end of 1. The score, Wolfe County 16, PCC 14. We'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First, I took them to feel better. Then, I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Welcome back, 16-14 after 1 quarter. Boy, we got a lot of people sending us messages, texting, a lot of people watching. My older brother, and he's a whole lot older than I am, Eugene, he's watching tonight as well, and I suppose he bought a new truck, so I'm thinking he may be out in his new truck sitting and watching it on his phone because he hadn't got 2 steps away from that truck since he bought it. Tied at 16, we're underway in the second quarter.
Cornett gets his first bucket of the night, and we're tied, Earl Mullins.
They look down inside, but bring it out instead. Johnson thought about a 3, now steps back, puts it on the floor, drives on DeAndre Reed, and Reed, boy, Reed's playing great defense on him right now, David. Yeah. Really great defense.
Johnson is going to have to look to maybe...
Underneath, Ridge, Beverly is blocked. They head the other way. 1 on 3, go up there anyway. The shot no good, run out the other way, Duff. Yes. And the Commodores have their first lead, 18-16.
Duff has 9 for the Commodores. He's been big in this game, Earl.
We may have to get you to go over and turn the thermostat down a little bit. It's a little warm in here, wouldn't you think?
We got a crowd in there. It is heating up.
Working is Tolson, and he walked. A lot of one-on-one action right there, and that's no good. We got timeout on the floor, and we'll take one as well. 18-16, Commodores.
Can't 5-5. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Wolfe County down by 2. First time they've looked up at the Commodores all night long, and I think Coach Creech saw a little bit of one-on-one action going on. He didn't like it.
Yeah, he wanted to stop that right now and try to get them back in the offensive flow, moving the basketball.
There's a long 3, good by Dylan Cornett, and a 5-point lead for the Commodores. Into the lineup comes Sawyer Thompson, and leaving is Skylar Ritchie. These 2 coaches trying to match their personnel. One will do something, the other will try to counter it. Johnson pull up, no. Rebound, Wolfe County runs it down.
Good defense by the Commodores.
And there's a turnover. Here goes DeAndre. They'll never catch him. And a flush. And the Commodores on a run. Here comes Wolfe County back inside. They lost it, got it back. Gives it to Johnson down the lane. He goes. No good. Rebound, Tolson back up inside. And now we got a foul. That's going to be on Ridge Beverly, maybe. Number 10.
Wolfe hitting the board down there hard on this trip. And Reed shows his athletic ability as he goes high.
Johnson, boy, Reed has really played good defense on Johnson. And Reed takes it away from him. Stolen back, and we got a foul, and that's going to be on Johnson, I believe.
Foul is on number 24. That's Jazz Johnson.
Commodores right now on a 9-0 run to turn a 2-point deficit into a 7-point lead.
Defense has picked up.
Here goes Reed. Off the glass. Good. And one.
I'm going to be honest with you, Harold. I thought Coach Creech jumped out on the game. I thought he would stay with a matchup zone and keep the lane tight and take his chances on an off shot.
Foul is on Sawyer Thompson. And Reed completes the three-point play. And a double-digit lead for the Commodores.
7 for Reed as the free throw drops.
Wolfe County, good defense by the Commodores. Johnson way out behind the arc. Fire a three. Good. Jazz Johnson.
Jazz Johnson, 10 for him as he reaches double figures tonight for the Wolves.
Here goes Reed, and he bumps it off in the corner. Shot no good. Rebound Johnson. They got numbers if they hurry, and Tolson lays it in.
Nice pass. First bucket.
Boy, it don't take long for a lead to evaporate in this game, does it?
Couple turnovers and a couple big shots, and you're right back in striking distance.
Down the lane, nice drive shot, no good, and we got a foul.
I'm not for sure if that wasn't a good foul. He's going to get the layup, just enough bump to make him shoot it hard.
Foul was on number 20, Hunter Brewer.
Team 6. Dylan Cornett on the line for Prairie Central. Shooting 2.
Shot is good. Dylan Cornett. Lead stands at 6, 27-21, 4:09 to go.
Cornett shooting for his 7th point if it goes.
No good, front lip of the rim and off, and Wolfe County will bring it in front court. Tolson for 3, no good.
I thought the ball may have been touched.
Coach Creech thought he may have gotten fouled or the ball was touched.
Yeah, I thought it was touched. Maybe.
Our referee said no and no again.
Yep. 27-21, Commodores by 6.
Driving Duff, walk.
Number 2, Cameron Giggett checking back in.
Correction, that is Tyler Day, not Duff. Tyler Day, 23. Duff is 15. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Duff's been shooting it well tonight, Harold. He's having a good ball game.
3:38 to go, 27-21. Down inside, nice cut and a basket by Thompson. Little curl off the down screen, and it's 27-23.
7
Wolfe
for
County
Thompson.
back within 4.
I thought, there's the move, but he got bumped and lost it.
Johnson stops for 3, no good. Colson trying to save it in, can't do it, it's out of bounds.
Nice hustle. Thought Johnson may have not got squared up good for that one, Earl.
And for Wolfe County, number 5, Cody Payton will give Jazz Johnson a break.
Charles Mullins checking in for Prairie County Central.
Boy, Jazz Johnson, basketball player, isn't he? He's a junior. He'll be back next year. This team has about 3 seniors on it. Brewer's a senior, Thompson's a senior, and Enrique Gonzalez, who has not been in the game, is also a senior. But for the most part, shot no good. For the most part, this is a young ball club.
Few got a little too much spin on it when he put it up on the board.
Thompson, Tolson, good, straight away. Banks open, Leighton Heinman, 27-26.
Long three, 25-footer off the glass.
Working with it now, Day. Kicks it out, and Beverly almost lost it, finally gets it back. Boy, Wolfe County is like a bunch of gnats, and there's a foul. It's going to be on who? Number 5, Cody Payton, I believe. You know how when you're out hunting or you're out somewhere and the gnat buzz around your ear, just aggravate you? That's the way Wolfe County plays.
Yep.
You know, they'll just buzz around and aggravate you, but man, if you ain't careful, they can have that ball and gone in a second.
Hey, they're hard-nosed playing basketball team.
They've scored 9 in a row to cut the 10-point lead back to 1.
They play extremely hard. Both these teams are really going at it.
DeAndre Reed shot no good, and Wolfe County with the lead, with the ball looking for the lead. Here goes Tolson down underneath, and the foul's going to be on Perry Central, number 44, Charles Mullins.
Wolfe County going to get an opportunity to go to the line here as Brewer will be at the line for 2.
27-26. Understand your good friend and mine, Tim Short, watching tonight.
Well, you know, he enjoys a good ball game. It keeps him from having...
Where is he at? That's what I want. Why is he not here in this atmosphere and this doubleheader?
Well, he's on the couch with a bologna sandwich.
And a glass of Kool-Aid.
Absolutely.
28-27, Wolfe County back out on top by 1. They've scored 11 in a row to regain the lead.
Had another piece of that candy. Ann sent us over. Ann Dixon of Botts Creek. Boy, it's so good, Harold Mullins.
I don't know. I don't eat candy. The ball lost out of bounds. Let's go back over to Wolfe County. I'm just kidding, man. It was delicious.
See Big Al Holland in the audience tonight, Harold, scouting, BB looking on. I'm sure Coach...
And glad he is not out here playing right now.
Yeah. Man, this is a battle. 28-27.
Minute and a half to go. What a great ball game.
Getting that low screen and got Johnson coming off of it.
Johnson lost it. And now moving his Day. Good, nice move by Tyler Day.
Day's first bucket.
29-28, minute 12 to go.
Perry Central is
crowd is really filling in the empty spots in the gym. Good crowd on hand. Opening night of the 14th Region Tournament. Wolfe County almost lost it. Johnson has it, final 50 seconds. Coach Creech tells them to turn the ball over. Or turn over the offense, not turn over the ball. That's kind of silly, wouldn't it?
I think he's wanting that play where he's got a off screen over here. Let's see if it happens. Here we go. There's the off screen.
Handling that to the right side is Tolson. He'll take it into the corner, leave it off Chaz Johnson. They may set a record for Wolfe County. If they hold this ball for one shot, they will have held it for 55 seconds.
15 on the clock.
Thompson, and he is fouled by Cameron Fugit. That is only the 4th team foul on Perry Central. So they will inbound.
Down to 8.
Tolson, crossover to the left, underneath, put up and in. What a great pass. Hunter Brewer, and he will give Wolfe County the lead at halftime, 30-29. We saw Perry race out to a 10-point lead, and boy, in a matter of a minute or two, Wolfe County's back in there, and they're leading now by 1.
Yeah, we expect this out of these two clubs where they play extremely hard defensively. You're going to have runs in this ball game, and you just hope at the end you have that last run if you're the team trying to take advantage of this ball game and get a W and move on. And Harold, it's been a good
Good half. Let's go to our buddies up there as they'll take us through halftime. We'll take a break and then we'll come back. 30-29 in favor of the Wolves. We'll be back.
It's the taste of fresh, straight from the Kentucky land. Flavors, teasing, satisfying. It's recipes past Nash bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky. And you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Jerry, sometimes they don't listen to us, but I'm pretty sure we told them if you wanted to watch a good basketball game, one that was going to get up and down the floor, fun to watch, you were watching the right channel.
I think we were pretty close in our diagnosis of what this was going to be. It's been fun to watch. I mean, 1-point game at halftime, game of spurts. It's because of the style of play. You see that. Wolfe opened up 14-7. Perry goes on a 19-2 run. Wolfe's back on an 11-0 run. 1-point game. Fun basketball.
Fun basketball. And you mentioned off the air that game of runs, just like you talked about with your spurts. And Coach, I tell you, the style of ball both of these teams play, you got to be down by 20 before you give up, because you can come back just like that.
That's right. You're exactly right. You know, the other thing, you can see Wolfe County's really young.
Yes.
And that shows a little bit at times. But what they lack in that department, they make up for effort and determination. Coach Creech has really got that young team playing hard.
Well, and something I feel like pretty we're used to seeing from Bull Creech. He puts these teams together that play really, really hard.
Yeah.
And you mentioned, I loved what you said off the air a minute ago. You said it must be so fun to play for Bull Creech because everybody can shoot the ball.
Yeah, five out just about most of the time, and everybody has the green light. You know, if you come off the bench, you got the green light.
Yes.
You know, so that has to be fun. You're
absolutely. Right. And they put points up on the board. And we saw early, you know, some kids from Wolfe County started getting hot, and we talked about Perry coming back with that 19-2 run you mentioned. And I know it don't seem like a very high-scoring game, 30-29, but compared to a lot of the games we've seen thus far in district play, in the 30s and 40s at the final, this is a high-scoring game.
That's right. You're exactly right. This is a normal score. In some games I've seen halfway through the fourth quarter.
I can imagine this will be about the final score of the next game.
I would say it'll be a little bit slower pace than this one, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And listen, I do have to say, we talked about the atmosphere. Great atmosphere in here from both schools.
Yeah.
When the region tournament comes, Jerry, I just feel like the band sounds better, the national anthem sounds better, the crowd sounds, it's basketball.
Hey, listen, I want to give a shout out to this young man that done the national anthem on the saxophone. Hey, listen, I don't know anything about a saxophone.
I can't spell saxophone.
I play a banjo a little bit every now and then. But that young man just knocked it out of the park.
Knocked it out of the park. It's always good to see a young man step up, something unique like that. But the courage to do that, great. Like you hats off to that.
Solo in front of this crowd at the beginning of this game and was flawless.
Absolutely. Expect the second half to come out and you're going to see, I think, Jerry, the same thing we saw before that you mentioned, a game of runs.
Yeah,
spurts.
I think you're exactly right. I do think that you may see, as we get into the late part of this game, fourth quarter, maybe a little more half-court.
Everybody gets a little bit tired.
Coaches are going to be, you know, when it gets close, they're going to want them to run what they want.
Those two E words you talked about.
Yeah, that's right.
Execution.
Exactly right.
Execution, absolutely.
So, and that's going to be key down the stretch. Who executes what their coaches are calling, who makes their free throws is always important. and making free throws down the stretch. This should be an exciting finish.
I think it's going to be, and what I love about the region tournament every year is you've got great players who make great shots, but just like some of the shots you've seen in the first half, some threes that have been banked in, some shots under the goal, adjusting to contact. Those kind of things fall here in the region tournament.
Yes.
You got to be ready for everything.
You're exactly right. And the other thing I wanted to say, I know we've talked about the next game, maybe the slower pace and all that, but that can be just as fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially if you love basketball like we do, and you get into the weeds and the strategies. That's the kind of game I think you're going to see next with some outstanding players. These kids, for Knott, the Napier kid and the Dameron kid, and then the Benton kid for Estill County. These kids can ball, man.
They can ball.
And that's going to be, and two great, outstanding coaches.
Yeah.
Coach Bentley and B.B. King's one of the best ever. And watching those teams execute those game plans.
Yes.
Going to be fun. I'm excited about this next game just as much.
I am too, and I love what you said about the kids, Jerry. I never want to take anything from these kids. You take kids like Benton from Estill, Dameron from Knott County Central, Napier.
Yeah.
These guys can play in this type of game.
Oh,
That's just not the style their team runs.
They're built for these kind of games.
Absolutely.
They really are.
Absolutely.
And you take Benton. I mean, I've seen it with my own eyes. That kid comes to play in these kind of games. And I think you're going to see that with the Patriots as well.
And don't be
play hard.
Yeah, oh yeah. And don't be surprised. We talked about some of these quick scoring spurts from these teams.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if Benton or Napier or one of them from either team coming up next don't do the same thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
when
right.
those kids get hot, it lights up in a second.
It does. You're exactly right. It should be interesting.
Absolutely. Now, defensively, we've both been in this scenario coaching. You've shown a couple things in the first half.
Yeah.
Is this the time? How quick in the second half do you maybe pull out something new to throw off a rhythm here and there?
But Coach, let's just start with Wolfe County. Coach Creech has switched his defenses up a little bit in this first half.
Yep.
I think you'll continue to see that from him. I think if he finds something that he likes that's working, he'll stick with that.
Yep.
But I've always liked that about Coach Creech. He switches his defenses and keeps teams off balance. It's hard to get comfortable.
Yeah.
And I just think you're going to continue to see ball pressure, physical play from Prairie Central. And we talked about the Reed kid getting some easy buckets. He's already picked up a couple off his defensive pressure. That's going to be important. I think you're going to continue to see them pressure the ball, try to get easy buckets off of their defense.
Well, and absolutely. And going back, Jerry, we mentioned you might see it get a little bit tighter, the execution in this second half, changing those defenses. I like to think of boxing a lot of times. They try to figure out, okay, where do I get, what's this guy's weaknesses, especially Floyd Mayweather. And I think that's what you're seeing here maybe a little bit from these two teams in the first half. Second half,
each other out a
we've
little
got
bit.
each other filled out a little bit. We know what each other's looking at. Now let's go in for execution.
It'll be interesting to see these adjustments. At the beginning, through this third quarter, you're going to see some adjustments from the first half.
16 minutes, Jerry. That's what we got left to decide the fate of one of these teams. Who's going to go on, who's going to go home. It's going to be exciting.
Yep, absolutely.
We're going to go to a break. When we come back, get ready for 16 more minutes of fun basketball action here in the 14th region on Hometown 24.
Cause drowsiness, so until you know how you will react to the medication, do not operate heavy machinery. Like your car.
Oh, totally.
There's more than one way to be under the influence.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Third quarter underway as we begin play with the Wolves, leading by 1. Wolfe County turned it over 6 times compared to 3 for Prairie Central in the first half, but they did out-rebound the bigger Commodores. And Jazz Johnson starts the third quarter with a 3-point basket. 33-29, Wolves looking good.
13 for him on that outside jumper, and it looked mighty good. Nice follow through by Johnson.
Up next, Knott County Central and Estill County. I'd say the over and under in that game's about 70, 75. Reed to the basket, missed the shot. Rebound down to the young 8th grader, Ritchie. Gets it out to the glass, and it's laid up and in. Hunter Brewer, and it's 35-29. Wolfe County by 6.
8 points for Brewer on that nice layup, and Prairie's got to hit these open
And
shots.
they throw it away. Bad pass by DeAndre
Number 10,
Reed as it sails out of bounds. Reed's going to come over to the bench as Coach Hoskins going to let him watch a little while.
Not a hand up in the face of Johnson that last shot, and then the bad pass.
That shot, no good. Rebound, they save it back in, and the Commodores on the run. And we got a foul. It will be no shot.
Looks like Thompson is going to get the foul, and that's his second on the night. Beverly will put it in play for the Commodores.
There's a long 3, but that's no good. Rebound, battle for it in there. Big guy's got it, and he's fouled.
He's working hard in there, McKenzie is. He's battling.
That is Lance McKenzie.
Number 4, that's Sawyer Thompson. That's his 3rd.
And McKenzie will go to the line. He's a junior.
He's shooting 2 for the Commodores.
First one is good.
McKenzie, one of the football Commodores as well, Harold. Plays football.
Second one is no good, and Johnson will claim the rebound for the Wolves.
McKenzie's 1 point, and been battling in the paint, been rebounding for the Commodores.
Johnson comes out to get it, top of the circle, working on Beverly. And we got a foul, and that's going to be on McKenzie.
Foul is on number 45.
Pushing the 8th grader, Ritchie. Boy, this Ritchie kid's good-looking 8th grader, isn't he?
He is.
They get it inbound to Tolson. Stops, takes a 3, no good. Golden got his own rebound and put it up, no good. And then he fouled. Well, if you got to do it all, right?
He's very quick.
Took a 3-point shot, got his rebound, missed the putback, and then fouled trying to get it back.
Got a lot of speed. Mr. Tolson.
35-30, crossover, they go inside, and they pick it off.
Right
McKenzie,
that
pass right at his feet, and he's not going to catch that very often. Driving, and we got a foul, and that's going to be on Prairie Central. I believe it's going to be on Beverly. No.
Foul is on number 33, Dylan Gordon.
Looks like the Wolves will put it in play.
It was on 33, and that is Cornett. They go inside. Tolson put it up, no good. And Tolson fouls trying to get it back.
He's hustling, Harold.
Well, he plays hard, but you got to play a little smarter than that, David.
Yeah, he's wasting his fouls. He's a long way from the basket.
Tolson will go to the bench. Coming in to replace him will be Sawyer Thompson.
35-30.
5.5 to go. Well, what a great crowd. This is as big a first-round crowd as I've seen in a long time at the regional tournament. Out of the corner, down, no good.
Good look. Just shot it a little hard and didn't go for him.
There's a 3. Thompson, good. 38-30.
He's in double digits.
Elijah Tolson, number 21, is into the game for Wolfe County. Wolfe County straight man-to-man.
How long will Reed set the bench for the Commodores?
I would think not very long. Here goes Cornett to the basket, and he lays it in. Nice move. Make that Fugit, Cameron Fugit.
He's got 3 on the night with that bucket.
38-32. Johnson spins inside on Beverly, and Beverly fouled him.
Here comes Reed back in, and McKenzie will get a break for Perry.
Reed comes back, and Peyton will come in for Wolfe County. Leaving will be Ritchie. Boy, Coach Robert Creech, he just runs them in, don't he? One after the other. And he comes to Johnson. Has a Reed on him. Leaves it off to Peyton, and now to Tolson. Back behind his head to Johnson. Nice pass there. Boy, they've got him pushed all the way out near midcourt, and we finally get a foul on Reed Beverly. Very physical basketball game. I mean, very physical basketball game. For the Commodore, Day comes back, and Beverly will be forced to leave. He's got 3 fouls.
Perry, again, is picking up their intensity on defense. Again, trying to elevate it.
Reed is top of the circle. Thompson, good. And Wolfe County now has its biggest lead out on top by 9. Reed the other way, threw it away, run out for the Wolves, and foul on Prairie Central's number 33, Dylan Corney.
Coach Hoskins want to try to settle his group back down.
That was a smart foul right there, because they were going to get a layup out of that. 41-32 with 3:43 to go in the third. We'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. You're located on the campus of Knott County Central, the site of the boys' 14th regional tournament. Wolfe County 41 and Prairie Central 32. And Harold, Wolfe County hitting the 3-ball.
Wolfe County playing very well, and I'm impressed by their defensive intensity as well. They have cut off the driving lane for DeAndre Reed, and they've made a jump shooter out of him, and that's not his forte. And if they continue to do that, it's going to be a big, long uphill struggle for the Commodores.
High-low stack getting ready to appear for Wolfe County, in my opinion, because there's the cutter, and he was open, but Johnson didn't see him.
Boy, Reed and Johnson going after each other. And the foul's going to be on DeAndre Reed.
Reed is putting good pressure on Johnson, but overpressure at times.
Reed and Johnson have been going at it pretty good, and these 15th region officials will let you play.
Yeah.
Here goes Johnson, drops it off, and Reed has it. A run out, and Fugit runs it down, gets it back outside to Reed, and he is fouled.
That was a
foul on 21, Tolson. Back up off the bench for the Wolves. Reed go to the line, and he fires it up ahead.
Reed gets that free throw to go.
Wilgus Tolson comes back in. Leaving will be Cody Payton.
That's 8 for Reed, shooting for number 9.
And it's good. 41-34, back to a 7-point lead with 3:10 to go.
Good ball movement by Wolfe County. Prairie Central in that tight man-to-man defense.
Reed almost steals it. Johnson pulls up. 17, no. And the Commodores have it. Here comes DeAndre. Kicks it off, gets it back, and now throws it down, almost threw it away.
Bounce pass would have worked there on the baseline, but didn't.
Down the lane, Day missed the layup. Rebound the other way. Thompson's made a couple of three-point baskets in this quarter.
He's a
and he has it now with 2:20 to go.
If he gets the ball and gets set, you got to tighten up on him. He's got a shot on him that shoots it well.
Johnson has to rescue the pass. Boy, Prairie Central's defense have got him pushed all the way out toward midcourt, David.
Yeah, Prairie's defense is there. They just need to cash
Thompson lost it. And the foul's going to be on Tolson, and that is 4, I believe, on Wilgus Tolson. And Wilgus Tolson's going to have to watch a while over here beside of Coach Creech.
I have to say this. He's made his fouls count. There's
Yes,
no
he has.
question.
He has got no cheapies, that's
He
for
has
sure.
not, Earl. He's got his money's worth.
There's a 3 right corner, no good, an air ball. Day didn't even draw iron.
$41-34, minute 38.
Tolson's 3, no good. Rebound, DeAndre Reed. As Elijah Tolson tried that 3. Reed into the paint. Kicks it off. There's another 3. Good. Dawson Duff with a bucket, and the lead down to 4.
12 points for him, and Harold Dawson is one of these guys you want shooting a basketball.
Commodores, man-to-man defense, and boy, have they ever been aggressive. Thompson to Johnson, and Johnson has been the man that has, for the most part, handled the basketball for the Wolves. Elijah Tolson with it now, backs up on the dribble. And they get it over to Johnson. Boy, I tell you, Reed is absolutely laying all over him. Underneath, Peyton, good. And 1. I tell you, Reed is absolutely laying the wood to Johnson.
He is really using
And
his
Johnson
body.
keeping his head, got into the paint and dumped it off. And Cody Payton has the end one opportunity and into the lineup for the Wolves. Andrew Mayab makes his first appearance. Payton fires it up good. 44-37, back to a 7-point lead for the Wolves. Down the lane, oh, nice move, and Fugit was fouled. Who are they going to get the foul on? 21, Elijah Tolson.
Tolson's second.
22 seconds, third quarter, and the shot is good by Fugit.
4 points
Sawyer
for
Thompson
Fugit.
comes back in, leaving Andrew Mayab. Shot no good. Rebound down to Johnson. Coach Creech says, give us one shot. Johnson in front court. Handling the ball, gets it over to Tolson at 12 seconds. Boy, this is the guy who wants the ball in his hands. 7 seconds. Starts his work now on Reed. Gets it out, and Thompson fired. No good at the buzzer. We've reached the end of 3. The score, Wolfe County 44, Prairie County Central 38. Here's a little tidbit information, okay? I'm going to throw this out there because I know you're interested in stuff like this. Do you know that in the history of the 14th Region Tournament, Wolfe County has only beaten Prairie Central one time, and that was in 2001. Did you know that?
It's been a while.
Been a while. Let's take a break and talk about it. We'll be back.
Hey, it's Fun Art. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a long-time watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get double the matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics, or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter. Getting ready to start. 44-38. Wolfe County with a 6-point lead. This quarter is the quarter that counts.
That's some guy here at Prairie Central got a hat that I must have. If you don't care during the break between games, while we're getting everything, I'll get everything. You go buy that guy's hat for me. Will you do that? I will wear it during game 2 if you will go buy it for me. What a hat.
A man
I want to get him on camera. If you can get a camera shot of this guy in the Prairie Central cheering section with a hat.
A man with a hat like that ain't going to give it up.
A 3 no good by Dub. No, you'll have to buy it off of him. There ain't no doubt about that. Front court, Wolfe County up on top by 6. Thompson underneath, put up, no good. And he's out of bounds on the rebound. That is Brewer.
Brewer had a good shot, went under. He could have went straight up, and he didn't take advantage
isn't it
of that.
fun at the regional tournament? I'm telling you, it is fun. Reed kicks it over to Dove. Dove's had a good game.
Wolfe County in the man defense.
Commodore is one of those teams that, David, you and I watched all year long. They just kept getting better and better and better and playing by far their best basketball right now.
Absolutely. How about for trivia, which coach has won back-to-back regional championships 3 times at different schools?
A coach that, say that again.
Which coach in our region has won back-to-back regional titles at 3 different schools in our region?
That's a toughie.
I got that from Dave Dixon, and
well, did you verify the results?
Dave Dixon knows what he's doing. MC Napier, Prairie Central, and Hazard. Who would that be?
MC Napier. Well, it'd have to be Al Holland.
Al Holland.
Front court underneath. The ball was dropped and picked up by Tolson. Gets it back out to Johnson.
He's got
44-40.
He's got 9.
There goes the ball out on the floor, and then somebody rescues it. Johnson down the lane. Good and 1. Chad Johnson and he and Reed talking a little smack as they come out from under that basket. I think after this is over with, DeAndre Reed's going to have to tip his hat to Chaz Johnson. Pretty good basketball player.
Oh, absolutely.
And Reed has done a heck of a job on him.
15 for Johnson. Be shooting for number 16. And
it's good. 47-40. 7-point lead, 6:45 to go in this one.
Still a long way to go in this.
Up next, Estill and Knott. Long 3, Duff, good.
Tell you, that guy can shoot it.
And Prairie Central is going to get a timeout. 47-43, 6:33 to go, and we'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
(47-43), Wolfe County by 4. It's been everything that we thought it would be. Good defense, getting up, down. You know, it's been a little lower score game than I thought, but both teams have missed some easy shots.
I'd be interested just to know the attendance for tonight's game, because I promise you, this is one of the biggest crowds at a first-round game I have seen in a long time.
I agree. It is a good crowd, and they're into the game, the fans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I still want that guy's hat over there.
I couldn't blame you.
He looks like Frosty the Snowman's hat is what it looks like to me. And we got a foul. It's going to be on Prairie Central. Number 3 or number 2, Fugit, and it's going to be one in bonus time for Johnson. And boy, they're laying the wood on Johnson, and he is giving it right back to him.
It's been a battle for him. They are doing everything to tear him down and work him, Harold.
Reed explaining the options to the referee, and we got a
lane
violation against Wolfe County. So take those points off the board, or they would not have counted if he had made it. And it's 47-43. Duff, who has been by far the most impressive Commodore.
Absolutely.
Driving underneath, put up and in. What a nice move. Day with the bucket. And the lead is down to 2. Here comes Johnson weaving his way through traffic to Tolson. Threw it outside to Thompson. And boy, Perry is double teaming the basketball everywhere they go. Down underneath they go, and they dropped it out of bounds, or it was off the foot of Day, and it'll stay with Wolfe County.
Good call by the cameraman and the Bluegrass special down there. Both of them shook their head yes.
Wilgus Tolson goes back into the lineup. He's got 4. They get it into Johnson, back to Tolson. Tolson penetrates, goes up and under and scores. Nice shot. Wilgus Tolson.
4 for him.
45. What a great bucket that was. Top of the circle day.
Mr. Smith called that one down there, Harold.
And there's a turnover. Johnson has it, and we got a foul. It's going to be on the Commodores. Fugit number 2, and it'll be bonus time for Chaz Johnson.
Chaz Johnson will go to the strike. He's had a good ball game. He's got 16. He's going to be shooting for number 17.
Johnson, good. 5-point Wolves lead.
Point number 18, possibly on its way. It's there.
51-45. 6-point lead, 5.5 to go. Long 3, no good. Boy, that was a hurried shot, I would think. Out it comes to Tolson. Wolfe County with the basketball. In the corner, Johnson. Back out to Tolson. Now Johnson spotting for 3. Boom!
Big shot, Harold. A lot of confidence there. 21 for him.
54-45. Wolfe County by 9. Reed is fouled, and it's going to be Thompson, I believe.
Yeah, that was close to a double.
That was close to being several things.
Yeah, walk in a
walk, double dribble, offensive foul. But instead, the foul's on Thompson, and Cody Payton back into the line. That's 4 on Thompson.
Huff is one of the guys, number 15 for the Commodores. They need to get him the ball, Harold, and get him some
shots.
Boy,
Prairie Central leaving some points on the board. Reed shot no good. Wolfe County in front court. Reed lays the wood on Tolson, and the foul's going to be on DeAndre Reed. And for Reed, that is his 3rd.
Wilgus Tolson on the line shooting 2 for
3rd foul on Reed. So a lot of time left in this ball game for both teams to continue.
It's going to be double bonus time for Wolfe County. Tolson, no good. He missed it. Stay tuned immediately following the game. I'm going to be down there talking to somebody. I ain't made up my mind yet who it's going to be. But I'll grab somebody, and somebody will talk to me, I'm sure. Here goes Reed. Out of the corner, 3, no good. Rebound, Wolfe County dropped it, picked it up. And we got timeout, Wolfe County with 4:29 to go. 9-point lead for the Wolves, and we'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
And we are back at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex here on the campus of Knott County Central High School in Hindman. I'm Harold Mullins along with David Adams, and round 1 of the 14th region tournament. David's been everything we thought it would be, and a whole lot more.
Yeah, I mean, talking to these coaches before the game, they expected this.
They take it away from Johnson, and Beverly is fouled by Johnson. Beverly and DeAndre Reed double-team Johnson, took it away from him, and you won't see that very often.
You're going to see Coach Hoskins use these double teams all the way now and for this ball game.
Beverly, first one is good. Double bonus time for both teams the rest of the way.
5 points for Beverly. A shoot for number 6 for the Commodores.
Second one, no good. Rebound, Thompson, and he lost it. Ball's on the floor, and we got a foul. It's going to be on Wolfe County. Right now, the Wolves not taking care of the basketball, David.
Playing soft with the basketball, and you can't do that when you get in the regional basketball.
That is 4 on Chaz Johnson, and that is the third Wolf with as many as 4 fouls. But Prairie Central leaving a lot of points on the board. They're going to have to start making these foul shots. This one is good by 8.
Now, Wolfe County, if they can break the pressure, if they don't have the layup, I look for them to bring it out and kill a little time and then try to take it to the basket.
Second one, no good. Johnson has it. Gets double team, fires it ahead to Tolson. Tolson takes it to the basket, kicks it back outside, and they'll set the offense as the clock ticks under 4 minutes in game 1.
Wolfe County is setting up a stack, but it's spread out.
Here goes Johnson working on Beverly. Gates in the corner. Thompson, 3, good. 57-47 in Wolfe County. Now the turnover. We got a foul. And if that's on Johnson, that's his 5th. And here it is, and Chaz Johnson is just fouled out of the basketball game.
That's a big call.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Chaz Johnson must hope that his teammates can hold off the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And right now, our good friend Tyrone is being disagreed with, okay? Now, Coach Creech is saying, sir, are you positive that that's what you saw? Only he may be saying it a little more strenuous than I would have said it, wouldn't you think?
10-point lead. Now
I tell you where you're getting it from. Now, Tyrone came from under the basket to make the call when the referee right on the play did not call it. So that's where a referee gets in trouble, when he goes outside his area to make a call.
Thompson has a lot on his shoulders now. He's going to have to help handle the basketball as well.
Johnson is gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thompson,
I mean, Thompson is going to have to.
Yeah, he's got to play big. He may be the guy that when that.
And I tell you another one, Tolson has got to stay in the game as well. Here goes Duff, and it rolls in. 8-point game, 3.5 to go. Prairie Central in an all-out full-court press. Tolson Brings it in front court, lost it, goes to the floor, and we got a foul, and that's going to be on Reed. Reed with the foul, and I wouldn't. If I was out on the floor right now, as physical as he, I'd have to have a knife and a gun. I'd have a gun in one sock, a knife in the other one, because that's how physical it is out there.
It is physical, and it's been that way early in the ball game. It's just been a physical game.
It surely has. 57-49. Going to the line is Elijah Tolson. Good.
That's his 4th point on the basketball game. One more for him.
Going in to the tournament, we thought that the first 2 games of this tournament tonight would be outstanding games. Boy, they surely have. Second one is good. 59-49, back to a 10-point lead. Here comes DeAndre Reed. And an offensive foul on Reed, and that is 5. DeAndre Reed is just fouled out of this basketball game. And that is one playmaker for each team that have been exited because of fouls.
Really, it's the player on each team that's called on a lot to do things, so they're gone, and 1-4 across trying to get it in here for Wolfe County. Who's going long?
And they'll get a timeout, and nobody able to get the ball in. 3:13 to go. Timeout on the floor, and it'll be a full timeout, I believe. I don't think there's any 30s left. It's a full timeout, and we'll take one as well. We'll be back.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Big crowd here at the Mort Combs Athletic Complex. Great 14th Regional Basketball, Harold. Both these teams scrap. 10-point lead for Wolfe County. They've got to take care of the ball, and Prairie Central is got to get the ball.
Well, Reed fouling out certainly didn't help Prairie Central because his defense has been outstanding in this game. And he's been physical at the point of attack. And I don't know that Prairie Central has a player as physical as him. And now the foul's going to be in back court on Dutt. And going to the line for the Wolves will be Wilgus Tolson. I'm assuming that Wilgus and Elijah are brothers. Wilgus at the line, good. Biggest lead of the night for the Wolves at 11 right now.
5 points for him. He'll be going for number 6.
And he missed it. Rebound comes down. 3:11 to go. Ridge Beverly has it stolen away by Tolson. Here goes Tolson. Weaves his way through traffic. Now brings it back outside. Now goes back inside, and he got fouled. And it's going to be on Fugit. And right now, Tolson's taking care of the ball.
You know, right now, Wolfe County is one of these teams that, you know, they could fall behind 10 or 12, and if they've got the shooters to come back.
Shot is good.
And you take Prairie, really have had trouble hanging on to the ball in the crowd today.
Wolfe County has just flat laid the D on them tonight. There ain't no doubt about that. 13-point lead for the Wolves, 62-49. Stay tuned immediately following the game. I'll have our player of the game courtside. Here goes Beverly rolled it home.
Beverly has 7 for the Commodores.
And it bounds, it comes to Cody Payton. And now they throw it away. Here goes Duff with it. And the foul's going to be on Tolson, and he is gone. Foul number 4 on Tolson, or 5. And Wolfe County backcourt has fouled out Johnson and Tolson. They got 2 minutes and 34 seconds to play with 2 backup guards.
I figure he'd go with, looks like somebody new coming in, Harold.
That is Enrique Gonzalez.
Gonzalez going to get an opportunity here.
Enrique is a senior making his first appearance of the game, and right now I would imagine that if I'm Prairie Central, I'm going to foul Enrique, and I'm going to foul him.
Yeah, put the pressure
because
on.
He's going to have to prove to me he can make a foul shot. Shot is good by Dunn.
$16 for him on the night, shooting for number 17 for the Commodores.
It's good. Down to a 9-point game, and they get it into Tolson. They go down underneath. Thompson will bring it back out, and Enrique almost lost it. Gives it, and now underneath. Here goes Payton. Good, and one.
Payton used the board and got the bucket.
Cody Payton, and coming into the lineup for the Wolves will be Skylar Ritchie, an 8th grader. And Enrique is coming out of the game. Gonzalez will come out of the game, and they'll bring Skylar Ritchie back in to play defense. And that was foul number 5 on Cameron Fugit. So both teams have lost their starting guards.
You know, physical game, Harold. Physical game, and I'm not shocked that there's not more of them left the way it was.
2:17 to go, and Cody Payton at the line. Good. 3-point play for Payton, and the lead stands at 12. Back in a zone, they're going to make him shoot it from outside, and Duff will, no good. Air ball out of bounds, it'll go to the Wolves.
Wolfe County is starting to feel it a little bit, Harold, in the crowd.
Tolson working in back court, fires it cross court to Thompson as they'll get it in front court, now hold it up. 2 minutes to go. They go underneath and throw it away. Going the other way, Beverly stops at the elbow, good.
Nice touch by Beverly. Beverly, 9 points on the night.
And we got a foul in back court. It's going to be on Duff at 144.
Foul is on number 15, Dawson Duff, is 3rd.
Wolfe County looks like a team that wants to go to Rupp Arena, you know that?
I've been impressed with
I have been impressed. At the line, Thompson, good. He's a good free throw shooter. And the lead back at 11.
17 for Thompson on the ball game. He shot it well tonight. 3 threes for Mr. Thompson. 18.
Somebody has put her flag on her microphone upside down. Now, which one of these jokers that we work for?
Don't you dare blame Josh.
I wouldn't. Look at that, and I have used that all game. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound comes down. Headed the other way. Minute and a half to go. Thompson lost it. Sometimes you have scored enough, and that's sometimes hard for teams to understand. But right now, the Wolves, I think, got enough points. Beverly blocking, fouling, count the basket.
Be one shot coming up. Beverly will get a opportunity, a 3-point play.
Minute 16 to go. Beverly can get the lead into single digits. Shot is good, down to a 9-point game.
Beverly with 12
and
for
it
the
comes
Commodores.
to Thompson. They'll bring it in front court. Minute 8 to go. And we got a foul.
I think he got bailed out.
Very well could have.
Yes, he did.
And Sawyer Thompson on the line shooting 2 for Wolfe County.
Thompson, great ball game out of him.
Between games, you can join our buddies Wes Smith and Jerry Stacy. They'll take you
absolutely
up into our interview time. So
19 for Mr. Thompson on the line. Good ball game out of him tonight.
how many did Johnson end up with?
Johnson's got 21.
Shot is good. Back to an 11-point game. Minute 4 to go. Beverly now. 60 seconds and counting. Long three, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good. And coming out there with it is the Wolves. Thompson heads the other way. Now brings it back outside to Tolson. They'll run a little clock. 45 seconds to go. And they say 5 seconds to call.
Nice defense by the Commodores there, Harold, to get the ball back. Down 11. They need some shots to fall in a hurry and some steals.
Beverly to Dove, and they take it away from Dove. Here goes Tolson all the way, lays it in, and that was the backbreaker right there.
7 for Tolson as it goes against the glass and goes in.
Duff the other way, no good.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout as Wolfe nowhere to pass it to. Looks like we're going to have a foul as well.
Foul is on number 33. That's Dylan Cornett.
His third foul. Wolfe will be at the line for 2 as Harrell's going to make his way down to interview Mr. Johnson. Jazz Johnson, our player of the game. 21 points tonight. Nice shot by Thompson as he hits the first one. That makes 21 as him and Johnson is tied, and 22 as Thompson puts this one in. 12 seconds to go. 58-73. No good. Rebound Wolfe County, and this ball game is over. And Wolfe County Wolves will move on for the second round. 73-58 win, 15-point win for the Wolfe County Wolves. Impressive game for them. They shot the ball extremely well, and they're going to move on. Curry's season will come to an end as Coach Hoskin had the kids ready. They didn't shoot it very well, and but they played extremely hard, and he always has a good basketball team that plays hard. So Earl Mullins will have Jazz Johnson right here in the second. Go on, and we'll take it to him. And he's ready.
All righty, thank you very much, Chaz. We have Chaz Johnson. Thank you very much. We got Chaz Johnson of the Wolfe County Wolves with us. And first of all, Chaz,
Yes, it has. Every time we spend in the weight room in the off-season,
boy, he looked like he was really laying the wood on you every time you brought the ball up the court.
Yeah, he's a handful, but the work that we put in paid off and got it done.
That's got off to a good start, then saw Prairie County come back, make a run at you. The Commodores actually went up by 10. Yeah. Were you at any time concerned?
No, we just stayed calm and collected throughout. They're going to make. We just got to stay consistent.
Well, I don't know if you realize this or not, but this is only the second time that Wolfe County has ever beaten Prairie Central in regional tournament play. The last time was in 2001. So you guys have kind of done something nobody else has.
Yeah, we're making history this year. I think we're going to continue to play well, make more history.
Well, you're down to the Final Four. Congratulations. Soon ought to be a good time.
Thank you.
All righty. Of the game, and what a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knott County Central Patriots.
Get back upstairs to David.
All right, Harold, a happy camper there. Jazz Johnson, a good ball game for Wolfe County tonight as Wolfe County moves on. Wolfe County moves on, and we're going to take it over to the guys to get us an update on what they think about the basketball game. Harold, let's take it over to Josh and the gang and Wes. Let's take a break and we'll go to them as a lot of crowd is getting near them. So we'll take a break and get that cleared out a little bit. We'll be back to talk with them. You're on Hometown 24, 14th Region Basketball Work here. Going on at the
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor, recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Tough drivers, tough competition, and tough tracks. It's time to get dirty. The most competitive series on dirt with the biggest names in late model racing. Jonathan Davenport, Tyler Erb, Earl Pearson Jr., Jimmy Owens, and more. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
You don't need dip to be a great player. You need dedication.
To the Morton Combs Athletic Complex here in Knott County. Look at what a game it was. Wolfe County over Prairie Central in the first game of the regional tournament. Game 2 features Knott County Central and Estill County. These two teams have played many times in the regional tournament. King with me, and first of all, BB, boy, this team has had to fight through adversity all year long. You've had injuries, you've had things happen that don't normally happen, but you're right where you want to be. You're playing at home in the regional tournament.
That's true, you know, team, the younger kids had to step up, you know, and you know, opportunity to play in it, or to give the opportunity.
I look behind me and over to my right, and I see the big, while he looks not ready to go.
No, he's not. You know, I think weeks, you know, so kids we got to step up.
Spring tournament that your kids stepped up, especially I thought the kid that starts the 4 for you, I forget his name right. Shepard. I thought Shepard had probably his best game in the finals of the district.
Well, he done what he could do, you know. I thought he done a good job. You know, the problem was, I thought we took some bad shot and Tamil a bad shot, you know. And for us, we got to do better at that.
Well, your freshman They were playing in an atmosphere they'd never been in before, and it kind of showed in the last 60 seconds to 90 seconds of the game. They turned it over a couple of times, but hey, growing pains, those things happen, don't they?
And, you know, that's the only thing a couple years ago, probably the best group of freshmen I ever had. But there's more experience, there's more material, to bring them along. I think that helps a lot.
Team tonight that has the player of the year in the 14th region, Joe Benton. Evan McGuire was out at that time, but Benton has turned it on, and this team is this tournament.
That's true. You know, the key, as he goes, they go, so we got to try to stop that.
He usually will, you know, he'll take you out the dribble. Defensive player on him. Who do you think you'll start out with him on him?
I just thrown on him, you know, and probably the whole team will be out.
Well, I'd say so. Well, I'd say that, like I said, the overnight number 70 in this game. Good luck tonight, and let's hope we see you around Sunday afternoon.
All right, thank you.
All righty. We'll be back.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. Vet Homes for our troops on their recovery and family. We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Things not beneficial to driving well. Spa day with hummus mask. Feeling the burn. Baking delicious cupcakes. Think that's crazy? Well, texting and driving is no different. Now that's safe driving.
Welcome back. Coach John Bentley joining me, coach of the Estill County Engineers. Coach, your team's playing well right now. And Joe Benton, when he goes, the Engineers are tough.
Definitely, yeah. We're coming in a hostile environment here tonight, having to play a team on the regional tournament, the first round on their home floor. And, you know, they're very well coached. You know, they've had a lot of success over here, not just, you know, the last couple of years, but over the years, you know, it's just in the water over here. It's in the air. And y'all love basketball over here, and we love being a part of it in the regional tournament. But, you know, we're really going to have to account for, you know, Dameron and Napier tonight. You know, they really, you know, as they go, Knott County goes. But as far as we go, you know, we really want to establish our inside game early, no matter what defense they're in. Try to get that inside-outside punch going, and then hopefully we can shoot the balls well and play defense and rebound.
I noticed that you and Knott County meet quite a bit in the regional tournament, and y'all have had some barn burners, I'll tell you. But looking at your team, you have been playing extremely well here of late.
Well, yeah, we've got a little bit of a streak here. You know, Owsley County, you know, they played us really well in their district, the 56th district finals. You know, hats off to them. They're in the regional tournament for the first time in 10 years. But, you know, we need to play for 4 full quarters. That's one thing we failed to do in most of our games this year. If we can do that tonight, I feel real good about our chances.
I notice your ball teams are well coached, fundamentally sound. You all move the ball around, share the ball well. That's always a plus for you, Coach, with the people that you have.
Well, you know, sometimes we're limited in a lot of areas, especially on offense. You know, we can't really control that as much as I'd like, but we can control how hard we play and how good we are on defense. And that's one thing we've tried to really establish over the years there at Estill County. And the kids we have right now have really bought in. And we've got, as the season has gradually gone along, we've gotten better.
I'm speaking for a lot of people. We've really enjoyed watching Joe Benton play. Nice kid, plays hard every night out. He's a senior. I think he's one of the best in the region, John.
Definitely, yeah. He was the player of the year in the region. He was voted that for a reason. He does everything for us, and I mean everything. I mean everything. You know, and anything from handling the basketball to stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet to, you know, getting a triple-double. You know, and he's got like 14 or 15 double-doubles this year. You know, from the point guard position, you know, it's unheard of for any player in this state.
What are your 2 keys, Coach, you got to do in order to win this ball game?
I think with, you know, Dameron and Napier, like I alluded to earlier, we've really got to limit their touches, and when they get shots, we've got to make them contested. We've got to make life really tough on them. And we've got to rebound the basketball. Williams is very tough. He's a senior too, and I've got a lot of respect for his game. He's got a big heart, and you know, he's paid his dues here, and there's some pretty good players in front of him, and he's got his moment this year and time to shine, and he's had a great year, I think. You know, and we got to really keep him and, you know, Shepard and all the other cats off the boards.
John, want to wish you good luck. It's always good seeing you. The best of luck tonight.
Thank you, David.
John Bentley, the head coach of Estill County Engineers. We're going to take a break. We got high school basketball on the way.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership. Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far. Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Center. Really looking forward to that second round matchup tonight. What a great game we had in the first round. Some of the things I want to talk about here just for a moment. We're without Wes. Wes is getting ready to play in this next game, or getting ready to do some coaching in this next game. The Knott County Central Patriots and the Estill County Engineers. But I want to talk about the first game just briefly. We talked about the game of runs, and we expected to see a little bit of more of a half-court game in the second half. A little bit of a chess match between Coach Hoskins and Coach Creech, and I think we've seen some of that. I really was impressed with Wolfe County's composure. Very young team, got in foul trouble 3 minutes to go. Maybe their best player, definitely one of their best players, goes out in foul trouble, fouls out of the game, and they just hung right there. And then the other thing that was really important in that game, and it shows how composed they really were how they shot free throws down the stretch. You don't see a lot of teams shoot free throws really well this day and time, especially in late game tight situations. But Wolfe County was superb at the free throw line, and I thought was the difference in the game as far as maintaining that 10, 12-point lead throughout that stretch run down the stretch, and hung on to win a game that, you know, that's a huge win for Coach Creech. And you know, both teams are in foul trouble, and they just never quit. We talked about it, me and Wes talked about, you know, playing with effort and being able to execute, and I think you're going to see that here. But the effort part of that first game with Wolfe County was what it really impressed me with a young team. The amount of fight and determination, and then clutch play down the stretch, I thought made the difference in that game. And we missed Wes, so I'll try not to talk too much. But the second game, I want to talk a little bit about the second game. You know, Knott County comes in this game probably with our best player, you know, out injured, has been for a little while. The good thing about that for Coach King is they've had some time without him, and so they should be coming together. It's always, you can't replace a kid like McGuire. It's just got to be the next man up, and that's what I'm sure Coach King is looking, what he's looking for, especially in tonight's game. The other advantage maybe Coach King has is they're at home, and when you're playing at home, it always is somewhat of a psychological advantage anyway. Estill County comes in here, we'll talk about the Engineers. The Benton kid's one of the best players in the region, if not the best player in the region, and he just had a great senior year. And Coach Bentley's got an outstanding player there, got a good group around him. I think you'll see them play extremely hard. You'll see more of a half-court game tonight, I think. Both of these teams like to get it in the half-court and execute, run their stuff, and that's going to be important. The team that executes their half-court offense the best is probably going to have the advantage. And I know I'm talking loud. I guess I'm trying to talk over this band. I want to say this before we go. That's got to be the best band that I've ever heard in my life. I've not even heard college bands as good as this Estill County band. They're outstanding, but they are loud, and they're right in our lap here. So I'm doing the best that I can do. I'm trying not to holler. So, but this second game, I think you'll see the half-court game, the team that executes the best, defends the best, the team that takes care of the ball the best, and the team that makes their free throws down the stretch is probably the team that's going to have the advantage. This game, I can see a lot of, I mean, you know, you talk about these two coaches, both of them's been around a while. I know a few years ago, Coach Bentley was able to take Estill County to the state tournament. Coach King's been there so many times I can't count them. And so I'm interested also in that chess match tonight. Seeing these coaches make adjustments as the games go along, and you know, coming out, especially, you know, both of these coaches do a good job coming out of halftime into the third quarter making adjustments. But so that's going to be an important part of this game and exciting to watch. So I'm really looking forward. We've just got a few minutes to tip off, about 4 minutes to tip off. Really excited to get with it on this game. Should be as an entertaining game as what we had before. So we're gonna get away for a break, and we'll be back just in a minute for this second round game. Thank you.
My friend looks at me and she goes, "You're having a stroke." If you're having a stroke, hopefully someone that's watching you or seeing it unfold knows FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time to call 911. After the stroke, I just felt like I lost everything. If you don't have purpose, you end up with no reason to fight. I am Angie Aparo, and all I wanted to do was sing again.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
You don't need this on the field. You need skill.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber to the home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
All righty, welcome back. Game 2 of tonight's 14th Region basketball doubleheader about ready to tip off. Knott County Central, runner-up in the 53rd District, will take on the champions of District 56, the Estill County Engineers. The Engineers coached by John Bentley, and of course Knott County Central coached by B.B. King. These two teams played early in the year, about the second week of the season, David, and oddly enough, McGuire did not play in that game as well. He was out earlier in the year.
He had a ball on the back.
Yes, he did, and so he did not play. Knott County defeated Estill County right here at the complex, but Coach B.B. King said throw that one away. This Estill County team playing as good as anybody in the tournament, and of course they have the player of the year in Joe Benton.
Yeah, Coach was talking about Benton. He said he's been enjoyed to coach. Nice young man. Just a good person, Earl, at school.
And a newlywed. A newlywed.
John,
I think this is his wife sitting in here in front of us, to be honest with you. I think this is his wife right here.
I interviewed the wrong one. I should have asked her.
You should have got her. I don't understand you. Sometimes you do the stupidest things.
I mean, she would have told me what the game plan was that John was going to do.
But now, he, I think, was married this summer.
Yeah, he was.
And so, of course, he's an old Knott County boy.
Yeah, he is. Played at Hazard High School, and he's grown up here in Knott
Dad,
County.
Dewey played here.
Dewey was a shooter. Shooter.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup. Starting for the Patriots will be number 2, Kent Damron, a junior. Colby Napier, another junior, will start, number 20. Scott Shepard will start, number 22. Somebody has marked Josh McGuire starting, but I know better than that. It'll be Kaiser Sloan, number 23, that will start instead of McGuire. McGuire is not dressed and is not in uniform. So it is Damron, Napier.
I'd say Ken just went down to
Williams, Shepard, and Sloan for the Patriots. For the Engineers, Joe Benton, he drives the wagon. He's the straw that stirs the drink for the Engineers. He's the senior number 4 player of the year in the 14th region. Toby Click, a junior. Will Isford, a junior. And Landon Napier, a sophomore. Keep your eye on this sharpshooter, a left-hander. He can drill it from long range. And Dylan Long, a junior, number 33, is the third starter. So the Patriots dressed in white, and for what reason, I do not know. They normally would be.
I think they've got a arrangement. If you're hosting the region, you get your bench and the home uniform.
So it is the Patriots, it is the Engineers that will tip it off. As wild and woolly as the first game was, I look for this one to be that tame.
And I look for the Wolfe County Wolves to be watching this game closely.
Well, I think Wolfe County knows pretty much everything you need to know about either one of these two teams. Napier will move in against Benton. And Napier wins the tap, and the Patriots will come first in front court. Damron will handle the rock.
Looks like John's defense strategy is going to leave a man near the middle in case Damron goes to the bucket and drives.
Appears to be a little triangle and 2. Defense, a little downside. They go to Williams. His shot is blocked out of bounds by Benton.
Benton goes up strong, Harold, with those long arms.
And it comes to Damron. Now, both these teams will take anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute before they shoot. This is going to be a low-scoring game. Very much like a tournament atmosphere where you grind it out possession by possession. Kaiser Sloan, the freshman, handling it outside now. He drives off the high ball screen, thought about pulling the trigger. Gets it out to Dameron. Estill County cheering section. They go down inside. And he stepped out of bounds, did Jason Williams. Big guy underneath. Number 33, Dylan Long, laid the body on him, and he stepped out of bounds.
You got to be strong there. You got to be physical there. Man-to-man by the Patriots. Estill County front court.
B.B. King said in his interview, as Benton goes, so goes the Engineers. He's got a freshman on him right now in Kaiser Sloan. B.B. said in his interview that Kaiser Sloan would guard Benton. He comes baseline, kicks it back outside. There's the shooter, no good. Rebound down inside, Jason Williams.
Got a good look.
Coach B.B. King calling out his play. Kaiser Sloan with it. Takes it, now hands it off to Shepard. Shepard battling to hang on. Gets it back outside, and here goes Dameron down the lane. No good. Rebound down. Wolfe County Long. And out of the corner shot, no good. Rebound Shepard, and the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Knott County Central.
Estill taking quick shot, Harold. We're not used to seeing that out of Estill County, but good looks. They wasn't bad shots. They were good looks.
5:42 to go. Neither team's knocked the lid off the basket yet, so we are waiting for our first score of the game. Napier comes in, gets it way out behind the arc. Here goes Sloan. He lost it. A turnover. Coming up with it is Estill County. Boy, your heart's got to really go. There goes Benton. No good. Rebound down to Jason Williams. Your heart got to go out to McGuire. He wants to play in this game so badly. Shepard in the corner to Sloan.
Five minutes go. First quarter. No score yet here.
Click.
The Norton Complex.
Number 15 is guarding Napier. He loses it underneath. Williams gets it up and lays it in. First bucket of the night. Knott County breaks out on top 2-0. Hunter Haddix, another freshman up off the bench for the Patriots. He'll be coming in. It's Burton out of Napier, now driving with him. Is Landon Napier, kicks it back outside to Benton. 14th Region Player of the Year, Joe Benton has it now.
Had a good career down there at Estill County. Played well.
There's a backdoor block cut, and the shot is no good, but we got a foul. That's going to be on Shepard underneath as he tried to pick up the offensive foul on Benton, and Benton hit the floor hard. He'll go to the line, shoot a couple. Coach B.B. King wanting to know why is that not an offensive foul.
He thought his man was there in time.
I said the over and under on this game would be about 75, and I may have overshot it.
You know, it could be 50 might win this game, 45.
Oh, yeah. Benton back at the stripe. He couldn't tie the score, and he does.
Four minutes. We're tied at 2.
Napier off the high ball screen, goes up from 15. Yes, sir. Kobe Napier.
Kobe Napier's first 2.
Coach
Bentley talked about Napier in the pregame.
He knows. He's been around. He knows Kobe Napier can shoot the rock. Here goes Benton. No good. Rebound down inside. Battle for it. Coming away with it is Shepard. And Danton, or
I thought he shot it too quick.
Cameron walked into a three, didn't get it to go. Now driving baseline is Benton. Turns, falls away, misses the shot. And a run out. Here's the big guy, Jason Williams, lays it in. 4-0 in favor of the Patriots, or 6-2 in favor of the Patriots. 3 minutes to go, first quarter.
Williams has 4. He's off to a good beginning for Knott County. I can't get over this Estill. Oh, they're shooting mighty quick.
Another freshman up off Knott County's bench, Landon Smith. He'll be the third freshman to play in this ball game already. Hunter Haddix will guard Benton. Estill County brings it back out between the circles, and they'll get the ball to Benton.
Here comes Coach Bentley now setting his strategies.
Timeout, Estill County, 32nd timeout, and I don't think the head coach is at all happy with his offense.
Well, it's the movement. John's not happy with the movement, and there's a couple of times they took a quick shot, and he shook his head. And they tuck it in a crowd, Harold. That's not usually his game and how he runs things. Coach King, I thought Dameron down there, and Coach King didn't want that. He wants a good shot. He don't mind his players shooting. He just wants a good shot. Same way with John.
But Dameron, usually when he walks into that three like that, he's pretty accurate with it.
Yeah.
Just happened to be this time it didn't go. But you can't fault the young man for shooting it, really. Haddix guarding Benton.
Estill setting high-low offense.
Click with it. Gets it back now. Here goes Benton. Kicks it out to Isford. Makes his move and threw it out of bounds. It'll.
Somebody touch that?
I thought that ball went out of bounds easily off Estill County. Obviously not. My eyesight's not what it used to be. But I'm not blind either. 6-2 into the lane. They'll kick it back out. Three-pointer straight away. No, sir. Rebound comes down. Pat Havoc. Dameron leaves it out to Napier. Boy, they got a high ball screen being set. Napier goes all the way, lays it up off the glass. No good. Hit back up, no good. We got a foul underneath. And that's going to be on Estill County's big guy, number 33, Dylan Long. And Jason Williams will go to the line for the Patriots. He'll shoot two.
Dylan's first foul on the night for Estill County. Williams.
I tell you, you let the guy get away with my Frosty the Snowman hat, and I will not forgive you for that.
Hey, Harold.
Now, you was here. I was down on the floor
There's
working.
no way you was going to get across to get that hat. And by the way, he grabbed it and took it out.
Yeah, I'd say he did. Williams back at the stripe good, and it is 7-2.
5 points for Williams.
Minute
only
14 to
senior
go.
on this team, Williams, the only senior.
Williams is the only senior and the fourth Patriot freshman on the floor right now, Higgins. Shot no good by Denton, and Williams is up to grab it for the Pat. Dameron in front court, right side to Smith. Knott County has played 4 freshmen in this game already. 4 freshmen, unbelievable. Youngest team by 4 in the region.
You know what they say, lace them up and go.
Hey, next year they'll be sophomores.
There you go.
Dameron. Now handling outside, 37 seconds to go. Would surprise me not at all if Knott County would hold for one. Dameron way out near midcourt, and right now Coach Bentley letting them pound the basketball into the hardwood down to 20 seconds. Estill County has gone the first quarter without a field goal.
Yeah, and that's really unbelievable, to be honest with you, because they're
10
a
seconds.
good shooting ball club.
Here goes Dameron. Dropped it off to Napier, and he got fouled. And the foul is going to be on number 15, Cobby Click.
That's his first, team second.
Somebody's going to have to throw it in.
Yeah.
They won't let the referee throw it in.
6 seconds, so look for Dameron to go off
Higgins to Dameron, 3 seconds. Got to get a shot off. Here he goes. Fires it up at the buzzer. No good. And we've played one. The score, Knott County Central 7, Estill County 2. We got a break, and we'll be back.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First, I took them to feel better. Then, I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
We're back, and after the shootout we saw in the first game, this one a little bit different, but we knew it would be.
Well, they're shooting, they're just not hitting, are they, Harold? They're struggling.
Benton leaves Hagan in his wake and gets it down into the corner. Now back outside he goes to Esford as the Knott County playing defense. Understand that Benton has an injured shoulder.
Yes, he held that as soon as that play
And he
was
backdoors. Hagan lays it in.
Benton's got all 4 points for Estill County.
He has them all, and it's 7-4. And it took them 8 minutes and 30 seconds to score their first field goal. Napier goes in the corner to Sloan, or to Smith. Smith now to William, bad pass. They knock it away, but Smith gets it back. And the freshman threw it away. A run out. Estill County in front court, Click.
Got to be strong with the basketball.
4 freshmen. 4 freshmen. In the corner, they fire a 3, no good. Rebound down inside, battle for it, coming up with it, nobody. What do we got? A jump ball, and it'll go with the Patriots. Knott County right now will bring Kaiser Sloan. He is the 4th freshman to play in this game for the Patriots already in a quarter.
Shepard back in. Shepard has been playing pretty good for Knott County as well.
He played well in the district tournament.
Yeah.
He has it now. Gets it over to Kaiser Sloan. Thought about a 3, won't take it.
Now
gets it back out to Dameron.
Estill County's been playing well, Harold. They went through the area down there and played hard. There's Shepard with that middle cut.
Sloan for 3, good. Big freshman shot by Sloan. One of those freshmen we talked about. This kid is a good shooter, no doubt about that. 10-4, Patriots by 6. They spread the floor, Benton with it. Get that back over to Click. Now Benton to fire. 3, good.
Nice shot by Benton.
Joe Benton. He has all 7 of Estill County's points, 10-7.
Sloan started to pull the trigger there, but backed off of it.
And he threw it away. And he stepped out of bounds. Boy, the one thing about freshmen is one day they'll be sophomores. But you got to have some growing pains. Coach B.B. King said, you know what do? You throw them out there and you let them play. Sloan, he can do that. No good. Rebound, run down. And coming away with it is Estill County. Isford drives the lane, lays it up. No good. Left it short. Williams with the rebound.
That was his shot, Harold. Just shot it short.
Gives it to Dameron. Dameron. Bad shot by Dameron down in front court.
Nowhere to go.
Moving with it. Benton thought about a three. There's a three out of the corner. Good by Napier.
Napier has 5 for Estill County. He scored the last. Well, that's his first one, Harold. Benton got the last bucket.
10-10. Napier off the high ball screen. Fires a three. No good. Rebound down inside. Estill County has it. They look for the lead. Here comes Benton. Crossover. Benton, pull up, jumper, no good. Rebound underneath, put back up and in.
Long with the bucket, and Estill County has its first lead.
And it's timeout, Knott County Central. 3:47 to go in the second quarter. It is 12-10, Estill County. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
3:47 to go till half. 12-10 is our score. And Knott County will bring it down. Dameron. Estill is Harold really.
Napier with it, drives, goes up, missed the shot. Rebound run down by Sloan. And he threw it away. Coming up with it is Estill County. Benton, crossover into the lane, short jumper, no good. Rebound Williams. Gets it out to Dameron, and ahead Shepard, good.
Nice layup by Shepard. He gets his first 2, and we're tied at 12.
12-12, 3 minutes to go.
Estill County with a weave offense out front.
Three-man weave out there. Here comes Benton into the corner. Napier thought about a three, won't get it. Now the spin move in the paint, no good. Rebound knocked around. Williams comes away with it for Knott County. Gets it up to Dameron in the corner. Sloan, pull-up jumper, good. Young freshman with 5.
Nice touch. Good follow through there. Impressive shot for him.
12-4. 14-12 as the Patriots back out on top by 2.
Sloan staying close to Benton.
Long three, no good. Rebound down. Napier has it. Ahead to Sloan, goes up and missed the shot. Put back up and in by Jason Williams. And it is 16-12 in favor of the Patriots. Coach John Bentley wanting a push under the basket, and he may very well have been right. Well, they're giving Click all he wants if he wants it.
Yeah.
Napier standing back into the paint and
look for a screen.
He is kind of playing a catch-off. Here goes Benton, threw it away. Napier heads the other way. On Click, goes up, and we got a blocking foul on Estill County. And going to the line will be Kobe Napier. That one is no good. Knott County's best free throw shooter misses one. Here comes a couple of more freshmen into the lineup for the Patriots. Number 5, Landon Smith, and number 3, Hunter Haddix. And right now, Knott County Central with 2 freshmen and 2 juniors in there along with, or 3 juniors. Shot no good. Rebound on the floor as Napier missed both free throws.
You got to hit those in this time of the year, Harold. Minute 5 to go here till half. 12-16, Knott County by 4.
Long 3, good by Napier. Now this kid can shoot it. They're going to have to find him.
Absolutely, because they're coming off a screen. He's setting the screen, then spinning out. He's getting open to look.
Final 40 seconds. Smith. Gets it over to Shepard. Shepard leaves it off with Napier, 25 seconds. Napier out near midcourt. He's got one Napier guarded by another. Here goes Colby. Goes in the corner to Haddix. One down dribble, and the 3 is on its way, no good. And the ball knocked out of bounds with 5 seconds to go by Dameron. And it comes to Benton. Benton, 3 seconds. Here he goes. Runner, no good. And we'll go to halftime with a score at Knott County Central 16, Estill County 15. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
It takes me a minute to get my mic on. We talked a little bit in the pregame about both of these teams executing. I noticed the first 2 possessions of the game, Estill County's first possession, or Knott County's first possession was over a minute. Estill County's was almost a minute. So 2 possessions eat up 2 minutes of the first quarter. That's the kind of game that we expected. A half-court game at a time, both teams trying to out-execute each other, and you see little spurts in this game of that. When you see a spurt in this game of 4, 5, 6 points, it's going to be good execution 2 or 3 possessions in a row. 16-15 at halftime, really kind of what we expected. Really looking forward to this second half and down the stretch. I think you're going to see the same kind of game. You know, I thought Knott County a couple of times took advantage of their defense and got some easy buckets. And so I think you'll see both teams try to push the ball off of any kind of turnovers to try to get easy offense, because in this kind of game, there's no such thing as easy offense. Both of these teams are playing extremely hard. They're executing well. They're defending really well. Both teams are getting after each other. Both teams hitting the backboard really hard. Look for this same kind of game down the stretch. It could be, the first 1 to 40 wins. This is going to be a low-scoring game. Making big shots, coming up with the loose ball down the stretch, knocking down free throws. Free throws are going to be big in this game as we get close to the end. But just an outstanding game. I think we touched on what we expected in this game, and me and Wes talked about it earlier, and we definitely have seen exactly what we had talked about. Two great coaches, both of them in a chess match here, setting their team up in the best situation they can to be successful. Really top-notch, 14th first round regional game. It's win or go home. You can't ask for better basketball than what we've seen here tonight. Both teams, we talked about it a little bit in the first game. Both teams, you got to bring it. It's regional tournament championship time. You win or your season's over. The finality of this when you get into regional tournament play is it can be breathtaking, and so that's what you've got here in this second game. Looking forward to tomorrow's games as well. So I think you'll see that as we finish tonight. You'll see two really good teams here fighting to the last second in this game. I really look for this game to go down to the wire. Really, really looking forward to the finish on this game. See a bunch of, and somebody just made a half-court shot tonight. But I see a lot of coaches here, coaches that are looking, scouting the teams that they could potentially play. Some coaches that are here that's playing, that I see here scouting tonight's playing in tomorrow night's games. Really looking forward to tomorrow night's games as well. And you got Breathitt and Hazard, Letcher and Owsley, those should be two really good games. We talked about that a little bit at the beginning, about the region being wide open. You've got 8 teams here. All 8 teams have an opportunity, but all 8 teams are good enough to win this regional tournament. And this is going to be an exciting tournament. So, if you want to come to some good high school basketball, you're not going to find a better place than Knott County Central High School, Morton Combs Athletic Center, 14th Regional Championship Basketball. Get out here and watch these teams support these kids. They're doing an outstanding job. Leaving it on the floor. You've seen that in the first game. You've seen that so far here tonight. You're going to see that throughout this tournament. And like I said, this is wide open. These teams legitimately have a shot to win this thing. So really looking forward, planning on being here hopefully for every game. And hopefully for you guys, if you can't come out, make sure you keep tuning in to TV 24. And we appreciate all of our sponsors. Make sure when you get a chance, say hi to our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't do these things. So we're ready to go. We're going to take a break. Hopefully we'll get to see you guys again tomorrow night. Enjoy the finish tonight. We'll be back in just a few minutes for the second half action. Thank you.
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor. Recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the Bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Tough drivers, tough competition, and tough tracks. It's time to get dirty. The most competitive series on dirt with the biggest names in late model racing. Jonathan Davenport, Tyler Erb, Earl Pearson Jr., Jimmy Owens, and more. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
You don't need dip to be a great player. You need dedication.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. At Homes for Our Troops, we build specially adapted mortgage-free homes with features like wheelchair access and pull-down cabinets that allow them to focus on their recovery and family. We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Things not beneficial to driving well. Spa day with hummus mask. Feeling the burn. Baking delicious cupcakes. Think that's crazy? Well, texting and driving is no different. Now that's safe driving.
Welcome back. We start the third quarter with the Patriots leading by 16-15, but Estill County has the basketball as we get back to play. Had a young man from Estill County win $500.
Yeah, Tim Short
at the half here.
competition. Yeah.
He got into Tim Short's pocketbook.
Well, I tell you what.
Here
Tim
goes
knows where to be at.
Benton, no good off the glass, and the rebound comes down to Napier. Quickly ahead, they throw it away.
Not a bad pass. It's the right idea. Just let him too much and it goes out.
Estill County with the basketball. Napier and Benton has done the majority of the scoring. Ball locked up in the air and out of bounds. Estill lucky to get that one back, David.
Yes, they were. Benton going to throw it in for the Engineers.
They lob it in backcourt to Click. Now to Joe Benton.
Benton, a guard that handles the ball well with the left or the right hand.
What do you think Benton's chances of playing to the next level? What do you think?
He can. It's NAI, but he can.
They go down inside. Ball knocked away. Napier with a steal. Here goes Napier.
Sloan has 7 for the Patriots.
18-15, Patriots by 3, 6:45 to go third quarter.
Who would have thought Knott County leading and Dameron not a bucket yet in the ball game?
And Napier only has 1, I believe. There's a shot out of the corner, no good. Rebound. Put back up, no good. Tipped up, no good. Dameron has it. Across it goes. Here with a bucket, and the lead grows to 5 at 20-15. Benton crossover and left Sloan in his wake. Nice move by Benton.
9 points.
Sloan thought about a three, won't take it, gets it back outside. Sloan again, no good. Got his own rebound. Outside where Dameron wants three. That's no good. Here goes Benton. Benton loses it, and we got a foul.
On the night.
And for Estill County, number 34, Dustin Beeler will give Long a break. Benton for three. In and out, no good.
Hit every part of the rim, just wouldn't stay in.
Knott County trying to get a little bit of early offense there and intended for Williams. That's knocked out of bounds. Lobbing in backcourt to Kaiser Sloan, and now to Dameron. He'll back up and start the offense. Down inside, Shepard's open, jump shot good.
Nice shot by Shepard. He has 4.
Got Shepard's bucket, and it's back to a 5-point lead, 22-17. Benton drives on Sloan, hooks it outside, and now here's a three of Napier. In and out, no good. Rebound, Estill County gets it back. Benton in the corner, brings it out of play.
Estill County, Harold, during this game, as of yet, they have not been able to find the net very easily. 4:20, 22-17. Knott County leading.
Benton gets it over to Napier. Napier drives on Dameron, kicks it back out. And what do we got? An offensive foul? No, it's going to be a block. And Coach B.B. King won't like that a little bit. Addix will take his turn at chasing Joe Benton. And a bad pass out of bounds, intended for Napier. It's out of bounds.
Coach Bentley frustrated because of the turnover, and Estill has had their moments with those, Harold, and they've had a lot of good looks, just not been able to hit.
Addix. Shepard, open jumper, no good. Rebound down, and Benton has it. Gets it ahead, Napier three, no good. Rebound Shepard. And he is fouled by Will Isford.
Shepard toss it in to Dameron, and he'll bring it down. 3:27 to go here in the
Martin
third
County is ahead of Prestonsburg, 29-14. Of course, I don't think Prestonsburg could win the 8th grade tournament over here, to be honest with you.
Oh, my.
I mean, they've not had the greatest of years. The underneath shot put up no good, and I just teasing now. I hope people know that.
You give Prestonsburg a rough time.
Let me tell you something. I go to Prestonsburg and play golf. Every week, and I'll be the target over there next time I go.
There are Prestonsburg fans in the house, Earl. They are.
At the line, Williams good, 23-17. Prestonsburg, hey, they've had a good year over there, Prestonsburg has, really. Come on, let's try to brag on them a little bit.
I think we're going to leave it alone, and let's go for Williams' 9th point.
Williams' shot is good. 24-17, biggest lead of the night by the Patriots, out on top by 7 with 3:08 to go. Third quarter. Coach And we're going to have a timeout by Estill County, a full timeout. 3:04 remaining, 7-point Patriot lead. We're in the third. We'll be back.
How many letters? 5 letters. Just think about, what am I doing right now? Smile. Smile? Uh-huh. This is so easy.
24-17, Knott County Central leading here at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. The boys' 14th regional tournament. Tomorrow night we'll be right back here as we continue with the boys' tournament. We'll be
throwing some balls up into the crowd here.
They are.
How long will it take for them to start throwing them back at them? That's what
it won't be long.
Yeah. Somewhere in the next little bit, that we'll have to stop the game to get a ball off the floor. You can take that to the bank.
Absolutely.
Estill County with it as we come back to play. 7-point Patriot lead. Napier drive, puts it up and in. Nice move there.
Napier has 8.
In front court, Patriots trying to get another little early offense, and that ball knocked out of bounds.
I think Coach Bentley's going to speed the game up now. He's been playing slow. He's not getting the shots, and when he has run, he's not got it. So he's going to change defense here a little bit, Harold, try to speed this game up.
Attic straight away 3, no good. Rebound down. Isford. Isford almost lost it, got it back. Now gives it to Click. Hunter Haddix guarding Benton. Out to Napier. Napier drives, fires it on the move. No good. Tipped up and in by Isford, and the 7-point lead is gone. It's down to 3.
His first bucket.
And they throw it away. Coming up with it is Estill County. Patriots not handling the pressure very well here. Here goes Benton. Drive, shot no good. Rebound Haddix. Gets it off to Dameron. Dameron goes in and lays it up and in. Oh, he missed it, but an offensive foul? No, it's going to be a block. Foul on number 15, Clegg, and it's going to be 2 shots coming up to Dameron, and Dameron has not scored, am I right?
No, he has not scored so far.
Dameron shot is good. 25-21. Kaiser Sloan back into the lineup for the Patriots. Leaving will be Hunter Haddix.
Minute 41 here in the third period, 21-25.
Dameron good again, 26-21, back to a 5-point lead with a minute 40 to go, third quarter.
Dameron's first 2 points on the night for Knott County.
Driving, Benton kicks it back out. And a 3 straight away is good by Click. Click's first shot of the night.
Yeah. Got his feet set there and got a follow through and made it go.
And we got a foul underneath as it's going to be Estill County foul on number 15, Click. And the Patriots will inbound underneath the basket back to our right. That's 4 on Click. Just made his first bucket, and coming back in to replace him will be Dustin Beeler. Out of the corner, Dameron 3, no good. Rebound, run out, and Napier lays it in and a foul. And Williams will get an and 1. A foul on Williams will be his first, But Estill County can wipe out this 7-point lead and take the lead here with a minute to go.
Napier has 11. He's going to shoot for point number 12.
Shot is good. 27-26. Patriots down by 1.
Estill's in this half-court drought. Got to have a middle man for Coach King.
Dameron goes in, lays it in. Nice move by Kent Dameron.
Yes,
and the Patriots back out on top by 1, 28-27. 40 seconds to go, third quarter.
Coach Bentley will go for 1 here.
.25 seconds to go, 28-27. Boy, this big crowd here tonight has seen 2 outstanding high school basketball games. They really have. 28-27. Estill County, 6 seconds to go. Benton almost loses it now, falls away, misses the shot. Rebound down inside to Napier, and we'll go to the fourth quarter with Knott County Central leading 28-27. That's what it was at halftime. A 1-point Patriot lead. We'll be back.
Which of the angles on the board are the one from the quiz on Friday? Jaden?
Research shows more and more 12 to 15-year-olds have arteries similar to that of a 45-year-old. But it doesn't have to be that way. Don't let your children grow up too fast. Encourage them to act their age through regular exercise and healthy eating.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Patriot basketball with a 1-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter in what has been some kind of a regional tournament opening night. Wolfe County a winner over Prairie Central. There's a bad pass by Dameron, picked off, down underneath they go, put up and no good, and out of bounds. It will belong to Estill County. Knott County has made some unforced errors.
Yeah, and now you're in the fourth quarter, Harold. Every free throw, every possession is huge.
They get it into Beeler. And he walked. Up off the bench comes Gobi Click, and leaving will be Beeler. And the Patriots have it.
Estill County going to go right back to this doubling the ball here on trying.
In the corner, Napier drives, gets through, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound, Sloan put it back up, no good. No, it rattled in. Sloan, it popped out and rolled right back in there, and Kaiser Sloan's had a big game.
Yep, got 9 for the Patriots.
Knott County will come now and double team. Now Goebel out of the corner for 3, good.
That's his second 3 on the night. Click.
Goebel Click had not shot a shot in the first half. He shot 2 in the third quarter, and both of them have been 3-point baskets. Front court, they go to Napier. 3 out of that left corner, good.
Kobe Napier has 5.
33-30. Patriots by 3, 6:50 to go, and a good one run at the complex.
Regional tournament time. You'll see that kind of basketball.
Driving with it is Napier. This time Colby's going to come out and guard him a little bit better. Driving to the basket. Napier lays it in. Where's the defense there? Isford with a rebound with the bucket, and it's 33-32.
That's Isford's second layup near the end of the third, and gets another one here.
Into the corner it goes to Shepard. He comes out of there with it on the move and lays it in. Nice shot by Shepard.
Big play for Shepard. He's got
35-32. Patriots by 3. 6 minutes to go. Straight away, 3, no good. Rebound this time is taken by Demron. Demron in the corner, Napier, 3, no good. And the foul's going to be on the Patriots. A good call. That foul is on number 22, Shepard.
I like the hustle, though.
You can't fault any of that. The Napier is a good shooter. He's going to take that shot more times than not.
Yep.
And, boy, Shepard battling on the glass.
5:35 to go. Knott County with a 3-point lead.
Little change to the format in the 14th Region, boys. Semifinal round will be Sunday afternoon.
2 o'clock and 4 o'clock.
2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, right here at the complex. And here's Goebel again. Good.
Click has 3 threes in the ball game.
3 3-point baskets by Click. And we're tied at 35. Inside Williams goes up and lays it in. Nice move by Jason Williams.
Big bucket for Williams. He's got 11 for the Patriots.
37-35. Patriots look like they're going to do a long 3. Blanton, no good. They get it back outside, and handling it now is Napier. The pass almost picked off. Now driving underneath. And a good and a foul. Foul on Kaiser Sloan. We're tied at 37, and going to the line will be Estill County's number 23, Will Isford.
Isford's got a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Boy, when Napier didn't make that
it left
steal,
it unbalanced.
It really hurt the Patriots. Isford, good. 1-point lead for Estill County.
7 points for Isford.
38-37. They'll drop out of that pressure right now. Dameron gets it over to Shepard. Back to Dameron. Dameron penetrates, goes down, and has it swatted away. And it's out of bounds. It'll go to it'll go to Estill County.
I think it hit Sloan's shoulder.
Yes, it was. Good call there. 38-37, 4 minutes to go. Out of the corner, no good, rebound. And we got a foul. It's going to be on Knott County Central.
Williams left his feet early, Earl, and time he come back down, Estill County's Long had the ball off the rebound, and got to keep your feet steady and go up and make you jump when it counts.
At the line will be Dylan Long, and he will have a couple of free throws.
These are huge. In this
Chance to increase the lead for the Engineers. No good. Not even close.
The Pep section of Knott County getting credit for that one, maybe, Harold. They're over the bars, and they're making noise.
Second one is good, and it's a 2-point lead for Estill County, 39-37, 3.5 to go.
Long has 3 points.
Dameron gets it over to Napier. Napier off the high ball screen. Open 3. No good. That's short. And we got a foul underneath on Estill County.
33.
It was number 33 Long, and the Patriots will get it back with 3:17 to go. And it comes to Dameron. And Knott County will get a timeout. 3:11 to go, 39-37 in what has been a very, very close game from the outset. Biggest lead of the night, the Patriots had it at 7. But right now, David, they are down by 2. And, hey, if you're B.B. King, well, you know, you got to be satisfied that your team's into the last 3 minutes of the game with a chance to win it.
Yeah, and he's going to draw a play up right now, and most likely he's going to draw a play up either for Dameron to get a screen and come off of, or Napier, and maybe even Sloan. Sloan can hit that three-point shot as well, and you'd like him to shoot as well. He's a good shooter.
39-37, huge crowd on night 1 of the 14th Region Tournament here at Knott County Central High School. In game 1, Wolfe County came from Campton to Hyman to play basketball.
And they did.
And they put...
I'm going to be honest, they're going to be a tough out, Harold Mullins.
Yes, they will be a tough out. And they sent Prairie Central home with the loss in the first round of the regional tournament. And now Knott County Central and Estill County doing battle, trying to be the one to play them on Sunday afternoon. Here goes Dameron. Dameron down inside. Drop it off underneath Shepard. Good. What a nice play by Kent Dameron. We're tied at 39.
Shepard has 8 for the Patriots. Looks like this game is what we predicted. It's going down to the wire.
Here goes Benton. Cross court. They'll bring it back outside and give it to Click. Estill will be very, very patient.
In a little bit of a weave out there, Harold.
And we got timeout, Estill County. Coach John Bentley with 2:23 to go wants to talk to his engineers, and this has got all the makings of a last possession game, doesn't it?
Well, like John said before the game, we got to talk with him, interview him. He says it's going to be a battle. He says they've got a good team, and they're at home, and he says it's a battle for us. We're going to have to play, or, you know, you go home, one and done.
I'm trying to say here and remember how long it's been since both Knott County Central and Perry County Central were beaten out in the first round on the same night.
Well, I want to tell you something too, Harold. John said, by the way, I will pass this along. He says he's tired of playing Knott County in the regional.
Yeah, I think he is too. He seems every year he plays.
Them a lot.
Knott County's going to come and try to get the ball out of the hand. They go down inside, ball knocked down, stolen.
That was a good play set up by Coach Bentley, but it wasn't executed.
Dameron, good. And the Patriots have the 2-point lead. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. They double teamed Benton and got the ball out of his hand. Benton on the move, good.
Nice touch by Benton. 11 for Benton on that shot. Dameron
inside 2 minutes. Jason Williams drop it off underneath to Shepard. Shepard goes up, misses shot. Got the rebound, put it in.
What a man-child.
Shepard with a stick back, and we've got Benton on the floor under the basket. And they'll wait and clean the perspiration off the floor down there. Did not see what happened, except Shepard got a big man rebound right there.
Yeah, he's got 10, Earl. He's in double figures. He's really, he's played hard. He might, if...
Boy, you got to put your big boy britches on when you come to the regional tournament, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. That first game tonight, very, very physical basketball game.
Estill County will inbound down by 2 with 1:27 to go.
This is a big-time trip for Estill County.
Big trip. Estill has committed 5 fouls. Knott County has committed 6. And now Benton will pick the basketball up and start work. Long three. Good. Benton. You think that you kid can't play basketball?
27-footer on net.
And Sloan lost it out of bounds. It'll go back to Estill County. 1:08 to go. Boy, you freshmen, they're going to make mistakes. Benton inside a minute. Drives, kicks it off, and they'll bring it back outside. Benton with it, and he is fouled.
Coach King did not
and
want
that
it.
is not what Coach B.B. King wanted.
No.
That's going to be one in bonus time, and Benton will go to the line. And timeout, Knott County Central, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, and boy, you got to tip your hat to Joe Benton.
That was a deep shot, Harold. Before the
I don't know. I don't know as an old school fan if I would consider that a good shot, but then I don't know Joe Benton, and Joe Benton thought it was a good shot, and that's all that counts.
He hit that three by bringing the ball to the other end. Only 2 seconds.
Well, they rolled it all the way.
That's what I'm saying.
44-43, Estill County beaten by Knott County a year ago in the first round of the tournament. 2 years ago, Estill County beat Knott County in the championship game.
Yep.
At the line will be Benton.
Short.
And he missed it. Rebound down to Napier.
Big
Who would have thought that?
Big miss by Benton.
40 seconds. Cameron off the ball screen. Gets it to Napier. Napier takes it to the basket, and he got fouled. And with 29 seconds to go, Napier will go to the line and shoot 2. And he is Knott County's best free throw shooter. And that's 5 on Click, and he's fouled out of the basketball game.
9 points for Click tonight on 3 threes.
At the line will be Napier. He'll shoot 2. First one is good. Tied at 44.
13 for Napier.
And we got a timeout by Estill County. 29 seconds to go. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back.
Make a friend, can't we all get along?
40.
Long down the road, we got a long way to go.
Athletic Complex, Estill County, Knott County Central, in the boys 14th regional tournament right here at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. I'd like to remind everybody tomorrow night, 6:30, we'll have the Hazard Bulldogs taking on the Breathitt County Bobcats. And then at around 8:15, it will be Letcher County Central taking on Owsley County. Hope you can join us for that. Kobe Napier will have one more with 29 seconds to go in the ball game. 44-44, Harold. This is a big free throw.
At the line will be Napier. And he got it. Patriots with a lead. 1 point lead, 29 seconds to go. Benton across the timeline.
Down to 7.
We'll let the crowd tell the story. 14 seconds. 10 seconds. Here goes Benton. He goes up. He fires. He missed it. Rebound down to Stone. Run out. 2 seconds. Knott County's going to win it. The Patriots have upset Estill County 45-44, and we'll be back. I'm going to go get an interview.
All right, big game there as Knott County squeaks by on the last free throw shot by Kobe Napier. Benton brought it down, had a good look, and just a little short. And Joe Benton, a nice player for Estill County in his basketball career, but Estill County will be back. They're got some good young players. And we'll go to Harold. And all right, let's take a break. And we'll be back. It's 45-44. Knott wins it by 1. We'll be right back here on Hometown 24.
Long down the road, we got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along?
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfies.
Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex here in Knott County Central, where the Patriots have defeated Estill County by 1. Guy to my left here made a couple of free throws, but I want to talk to Jason, first the only senior on this team. And boy, I know you was happy to get this win. You want to keep playing your final year.
Oh my gosh, I can't even begin to explain how emotional this game was, especially whenever we got down 1 there. I was a nervous wreck. And then whenever Joe came down, we fouled him and he missed that first free throw. It was just a big sigh of relief. And Kobe done great getting down there, drawing the foul and sinking both of the free throws. And I feel like he really put us over top right then.
Well, I know one thing. It was a hard-fought game. Your freshmen played big.
Oh, most definitely. I feel like our freshmen come out and play the hardest they can every single game, and no matter what, they're going to do whatever they can to come out and compete and play to the best of their abilities.
Congratulations, big game. See you Sunday afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
All righty. Now let's turn to my left and we'll get the man of the hour, Mr. Kobe Napier. And Kobe, you told me you was a nervous wreck.
Oh my God.
You looked to me like you was cool as the other side of the pillow.
Yeah, well, I missed some 2 free throws in the first half, and I was like, oh man, here we go. My heart rate was higher than it's supposed to be, but man, I'm glad I got in there, hit them 2 free throws to my team. We come out with a victory.
Boy, I tell you what, Joe Benton is some kind of basketball player, isn't he?
Well, whoever gets him in college, he's a dandy. If they don't get him now, whoever misses out on him, they're gonna be crying.
You and he both swapped 3-point buckets, and he hit one from what must have been 30 feet to give him the lead.
Oh yeah, it was behind the volleyball line, I think. I mean, we didn't think he could hit it from there, but he absolutely drilled it.
Well, he came down, then you missed a shot. They came down, you fouled Benton. He missed the first of the 1-and-1, and you guys had a shot.
Yeah, BB said, when we got the time, and he said, hey, God, you all found the wrong dang person. I said, Coach, listen to me. He's going to miss it off front of the rim. We're never going to win.
Yeah, sure you did.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk a little bit about your game coming up here Sunday afternoon. You got Wolfe County. They played awfully well tonight.
Oh, my God. They came out ready to play. man, that's a good team. They're playing well right now. But I think we can get them, though. Just play our game, you know, speed them up. Like we done Estill County in the start of the game, we got easy buckets. I don't think if we got them easy runouts, we wouldn't have came victorious.
I thought Kaiser Sloan played very good tonight. Of course, you know, every now and then freshmen will make mistakes, but all in all, I thought he had a big game.
Well, you see who that guard, though, didn't you, Benton? I mean, my gosh, any of us had a hard night with him, but I think he played really good. The best game I've ever seen him play, he guarded him really well.
Kobe Napier, congratulations. Big game for you guys, and I know you won that for Big Josh.
Oh, yeah, Big Josh says get him the rope. We're going to try our best.
All righty, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kobe Napier, our player of the game. And I tell you, folks, if you stayed home and you didn't make it out to the 14th Region Basketball Tournament tonight in Hindman, you missed out a couple of good games. Glad you could join us here on TBS Cable, but what two games to open up this tournament. Wolfe County, a winner over Prairie Central in game number 1, and then in game number 2, it was Knott County Central winning by 1 on 2 free throws by Kobe Napier with 29 seconds to go. The Patriots will now advance to Sunday afternoon. That 2 o'clock tip-off Sunday afternoon features Wolfe County and Knott County Central. Tomorrow night, we're back here. You got the Hazard Bulldogs playing tomorrow night, Breathitt County, and then you got the other game tomorrow night will be Letcher Central in Owsley County. Join us for that. We'll be on the air around 6:15 with our pregame show. That's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. Let's get on out of here, get some rest, and we'll be back here tomorrow night. Join us tomorrow night, won't you? I promise you, you'll enjoy yourself. Good night, everyone.